We're live.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
I was so
He
ready
faked
for
us out. He faked us out.
I was so ready for spicy Cody.
Hey everybody, welcome to Blackwater D&D, where the intrigue is deeply political. If you're looking for a non-political show, you've come to the wrong stream.
Shouldn't say that. It's so rarely political.
This is what we do. We are political.
We're the political people.
That's not
political only.
We have very
I
little
feel like
political
taxes.
intrigue.
I'm unhappy with those taxes. I think they should be up or down, but not where they are right now.
where they are. Make a
Hi,
choice.
my name is Adam. I'm 28 years old, and my question is, I don't like taxes.
I'm going to take that as a cue to move into the announcements. Thank you so much at Rep RPG for the raid. Welcome on in right off the top, folks. So nice to see you. As the world moves steadily forward, please consider donating to reputable organizations to help those fleeing and fighting against terror, war, and oppression. You can type !action to find links here in the chat. A big thank you to those who sponsor. Oh, no, not that question. Big thank you to those to our sponsors. Wow. Legend Crafty Nerdy Woodworking Company from Calgary. Check them out. And if anything tickles your fancy, enter the code Blackwater. Check out for a discount. We're also proud to be sponsored by Sirenscape because epic games require epic sound. We have two fantastic partners. Legend Keeper is the first one, the ultimate world building tool created by DMs for DMs. I had the pleasure this week of sitting down with one of their top folks, Adam, who is an absolute treat, and he interviewed me on the art and love of lore keeping. So that's going to be released as on their website, so you can go listen to that interview shortly. And yeah, they're just a wonderful organization. So please go support Legend Keeper. We love them very much. Our next partnership is Kobold Press. We are so excited to continue our partnership with the folks over at KP as part of an ongoing campaign that we're doing with them on Sundays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at twitch.tv/Kobold Press. This campaign is set in the Margrave and is called The Rotting Heart. It is a twisted forest with dark and fey magic in their Midgard setting for an 8-week run. It features Tim as our DM, myself, Cody, and Adam, as well as our dear friends Brianna DeCoster and Gordy Lucius. You can type !Kobold and also please follow them over at twitch.tv/Kobold Press and come hang out with us tomorrow night. Love as always to our dice goddess Keisha, Fairy Dragon _dice, and our campaign artist Tiana, and you can find her at miss._Marston. Tiana's commissions are open. She broke her computer. It's really sad. She needs to recover a lot of the files. Please DM her to go support her so that she can fix her computer. That would be so appreciated. We have merch, a Discord, and YouTube. All of them are wonderful. Our mods will throw up the exclamation points for those in the chat. Go check those out. A big thank you to those of you who subscribe to us. Don't forget to re-up your subscriptions every month, as they don't roll over every month. You can also sub with your Amazon Prime. You get one free Twitch sub every month. If you'd like to support our show above and beyond subscription, you can type !Donate in the chat. We're also just really thankful you're all here, showing up week after week, telling your friends about the show. We're really grateful for that support. Before I jump into our programming for the week, Len, what are you up to on your channel this week?
What am I? I'm doing some streams. I'm streaming tomorrow. I was supposed to do my big sober stream tomorrow, but I forgot that I'm going out for lunch with my grandma. So I'm gonna do it next Sunday. But I stream Sunday and then I go back to work and I'm scared and I don't know what my schedule is gonna look like, but I'm gonna try and stream Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then big stream Sunday, I think. But
amazing. Very, very wonderful. Len is a variety streamer, has wholesome good times. I sat watching them build their Sims house and doing the gemstone challenge the other week, and it was an absolute
Santa.
Yes, Death's daughter married Santa is where we're at. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. And then another Santa, when it was Christmas, another Santa came and then I made them fight each other.
There can only be one.
There can only be one.
We all saw the Santa Claus.
Adam, what are you doing on your channel this week?
Things. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, probably stuff. Maybe a little bit of this, maybe a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of something.
This, that, stuff, and things? Is there anything your fucking
I'm doing a lot this week.
Wow. We are
variety streamer. The variety is all of those
puts
things.
the variety back in variety streamer. Please go follow Adam at AdLucasa, as well as our wonderful producer Cody, who streams over at Cody VM. Our mods will toss the shout out over there as well. Programming for us this week. We are back tomorrow night for session 5 of The Rotting Heart. So come hang out with us at twitch.tv/Kobold Press at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over on their channel. We will be hosting it here, but come hang out over there. The chat is an absolute delightful time. And as well, this Wednesday is the finale of the Brothers Grimm, the end to our 5-part mini-series. It's going to be an absolute treat. I'm excited to watch our dear sweet brothers face up against the Brack, who I thoroughly terrified them with last time, telling them things off the stat block, and maybe, just maybe, they'll figure out what happened to their dad. So all of those previous episodes are up on YouTube. You can go watch those and then come hang out with us on Wednesday. So lastly, whether you are new with us tonight or you have been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. We love you immensely, and thank you for hanging out with us at our table. We hope you feel super welcome here and that you feel comfortable hanging out with this space, and we hope we have done a good job crafting it just for y'all. So on that note, Cody, roll the clip, roll the clip, roll the clip.
Oh,
Assuming that means we're in.
that was unsettling, Cody. Oh, what a
Again,
yucky
subscribe to our top tier Patreon. Patron.
Patron.
You're not going to be all patrons. You get to see all the silly shit that Cody does.
Did you hear about that new Transformer? Patron.
He's powered by a collection of small donations monthly. Viewers just like you.
Spicy Cody is my favorite Cody, I think. Tim, take it away.
All right. So for those of you just joining us tonight, last week, Blackwater wrestled with how best to track down the captured Titan Ubtao. Having met with Kane, a very old vampire and the head of a powerful guild known as the Pleasure Wilds, they decided to go along with the charade of exchanging majority stake in the Dresda Trading Company for the Titan. They also wanted their close relations of out of the possibility of danger. I wrote a bad sentence. They also warned their close relations of the possibility of danger they knew they could face should Kane discover they're trying to deceive him. And finally, they traveled to the Iron Lyceum of Halora, where they requested an audience with the Inquisitor. They discovered Kane's sanctum was in fact the study, and he had secured a gateway in his private residence to access it as he pleased. As you all have left, and you are now standing in the womb, Kale turned around and mentioned he may have a question. Or may not. Who knows? Kale, what would you like to do?
I had just one more question. Callie, do you want to?
Yeah.
The two of us.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Just the two of us. I think it's important.
Are you sure?
I think we can handle it, but it's very sensitive.
Can I?
Wait, like, do you not want to? Do you like? Is it like? Are you in danger? And like, if we know that we're implicated,
it's the secret. The secret I want to use. I don't know if I'm ready to share with just everybody.
Oh yeah, say no more. Say no more.
Can
It's
I
all yours.
insight check them, please?
Sure. You can make an insight check.
It's true.
What,
So
you
I
don't
guess
trust
I'll
your
have-
friend?
Lying.
Yeah, I don't know if yeah, they're not really lying, but I'll have them make a deception check to see if they can keep
But
up.
I was gonna say Neppy has like vague illusions that Yanis is hiding something from her. That Kale is hiding something from her. Like,
sounds like Neppy's got trust issues.
Wait, I want to know, Giannis.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Did you watch last week's episode?
I did, yes.
Who is the best Kale?
I don't know.
I think it was the
wish I
Michael Caine Kale. I think it was the Michael Kale.
Salad.
Yeah, that was Michael Caine Kale was good.
Michael
Kale.
That's a 28.
Do I get the bonus?
It's not a saving throw. I'll check.
23.
I'm doing math. It's so hard. Fucking
Bug.
Fucking.
That laughing is making it harder.
What's the bonus and what's the dice roll?
18 plus 9.
27.
I
So
really
Neppy
want to
knows
get
something is up.
I want to get Len an abacus just because I love the visual of them being like 1 second.
Okay, so I would say it feels like Neppy would know that something is up. Like Neppy doesn't know what, but
it's a
something.
little bit strange. You're
It's a
like
bit sus.
That's a bit strange to be asking to do that. They also wouldn't. Yeah, it's strange.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Go ahead.
All right.
Just don't cross the salt or the iron shavings. Whatever you do, please do not cross them.
I wasn't going to, but no. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I won't. I promise.
You're
I
right.
promise.
If any of us here were to do that, it would be the two of us, but we won't.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I'm not going to.
Am I thinking about it? Yes. Will I know?
Disgrace.
All right.
I'm being
Everyone is
upfront
afforded-
and honest.
Everyone is afforded their privacy, of course, but just please be careful.
Okay. I'm gonna go in.
So do they have a thing now? Like, actually, they're gone. Are they like?
Oh, well, I'm concerned because the reason
Well, I'd be concerned too. I mean, if Kamea gets wind of that.
No, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's
that.
Kale,
I mean, what's a secret that we're not ready to hear?
Kale came to ask
That could
me about,
destroy a kingdom. Like, that's the shit that we've been trading to this guy all day.
Kale came to ask me about something a while ago, with no context, and has been evasive about it afterwards.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can only I know
it had
Adonis
nothing
seems
to
like
do-
cool or whatever, but
It had nothing to do with a relationship with Kelly, if that's what you're wondering. It was
I mean, sometimes
something
we
else.
talk in metaphor. But yeah, you're right. It's probably nothing. Probably nothing.
Well, before they go inside, how does Finin look right now? Neppy
Bad.
is very aware of exactly what transpired with Finin, with the secrets he gave last.
Finin
session.
looks Finin like this whole interaction. Finin is ignored. He's just like by himself, looking very, just like pensive, just like what, like really wound up. It looks like.
Finin,
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you. I mean, I can. Would you like to talk about it?
Maybe not right now.
All right. Later.
Yeah.
Will you come talk to me later about it?
I'll try.
Of course. Whenever you're ready. If there is any way that I too can be helpful, reaching out to Her Grace in that capacity, please do not hesitate to let me know.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I got a lot to think about.
I can only imagine the weight that carried before you knew more, and the weight that might feel uncarryable now.
I wasn't even 100% sure, so at least I know now. Bit too much, but at least I know now for sure. I'll be okay. We got a job to do.
Neppy would just take his hand and just like clasp it.
I think one of those deep stomach sobs would just like super deep in the chest.
At the sob,
you would just bow his head.
At the sob, she just like arms are open and she just like, it's very awkward because he's much taller than her. But I imagine that Neppy would just pull Finin in, and if he let her carry a little bit of like his weight, she would probably guide the two of them like down to kneeling, so at least their heights could be a bit evened, and she would just hold him.
Yeah, Finin would kind of collapse into it,
and she would just like hold him in the utter grief of the knowledge that he just carried with him about his mother. And then we can cut back to those two chuckleheads in
the two of you step into the chamber. You see the figure on the wall.
I feel like we didn't get a chance. I have just one quick question for you before we go.
What is your secret?
My secret is, and I will, if you allow it, pull out the book.
Okay.
I'm going to take my headphones off for this.
I'm not.
Do you want us to take them off?
Yeah, kind of, yeah, but
all right. I'm gonna hear about it later, and I'm in the same room.
You can give them on. You can give them on. Unless you want to take them off, you can give them
I want to know. Neppy won't though.
I trust you all.
There is a person in, I don't know which level, right? Just in
the abyss. You're not sure how the abyss works.
There's a person in the abyss who goes by the Prince of Pleasure, and he has access to all sorts of forbidden positions. That's my secret. Not many people know of his existence.
You believe that I don't know about the forbidden pages?
I mean, Alden, maybe I'm a little bit confused. You know everything.
Not everything. But I am familiar with the Prince of Pleasure.
Oh, God.
Like, intimately?
What is your secret?
Well, that was the secret. Apparently, it's not potent enough.
What are you wanting to ask, Dale?
What do you wish to know?
You want to know where he is? How to get to him?
No, I was curious if you could tell me where I come from. I don't remember enough to have secrets, but I have this book. I mean, I'm not allowed to give it to you, but I could hold it open. You could look at the pages.
There is something I wish to know about you, Gale Salad. What do you know of the man who keeps you company? Tell me of Adonis.
Do you want to step out for a second? Do you want to step out and we can come back and ask a question? I'm gonna grab your hand.
Just one second. There are many things you could have asked me that would have been tempting for me to know, to know where I'm from, but I would never tell you anything about him. And I'm going to turn and leave.
Walk out, back into the womb.
He didn't know any. He didn't know. He says he knows everything he didn't know.
I'd like to make a
Strange.
perception check to see just like if their hair is messed up in any way, or like
I don't know if I left yet.
Thanks, Danny.
You're still down.
You're still in there?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Callie left yet.
Okay,
Oh, jeez.
then I'll save that for later.
All right.
Shit.
Where's Kelly?
Sneaky. She was.
I'm realizing I ask a lot of questions when I form a sentence, so I'm trying not to ask any before I figure out what I want to say. This Callie would say that out loud. Callie is saying that. I'm also, I know I had secrets to tell. Can't remember them for the life of me. Oh, okay. I remembered my secrets. Were all good. How would I get to the Prince of Pleasure? And he's in the abyss, right? In the abyss? In the abyss.
What is your secret?
What is my secret? What is my secret? I'm also gonna turn and walk out. I'm gonna.
You see the eye kind of like look down as you step out.
Step out.
You all gather in the womb.
Are you both all right?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. He didn't know. It's very strange.
11 perception. Do they look flushed?
Like a little bit, but not a crazy amount.
Is there anything else that we need here?
No.
Do we need to speak to Halora at all?
Halora didn't really know about the fella. So I think the question is, what do we tell? Forgive me. What is the name of the crux character that we're trying to deal with?
Kane.
Kane. Thank you.
I know it this time.
Yeah. How do we want to pull the wool over Kane's eyes? I say in my brain, of course. Do we want to go to him and be like, hey, we're making a few things, but give us a few days? Do we not want to address him and just trust that his spies are going to get the news back from Dresda and catch that boat?
I would say we're also, if I'm correct, we're coming up on like a day. We need to have a rest at some point. based on timing wise. The information will trickle quickly from Dresda to, if there are already people there, he already knows that that's happening. The less we need to stand in front of him and lie, the better. Because he will know.
Great.
I think we enact every other part of our plan. We only talked to him 6 hours ago.
Cool.
We have a little bit of wiggle room.
Straight to the boats then.
I think so. I think we rest somewhere safe. Then we go and we go to Bastard Brian's. We find Colton and we ensure that planet, and we get Dara and we go. I don't think we have any time to waste. I don't want Bix in there any longer than she needs to be, and we need to get our Titan. And we need to get rid of Kane now.
Fabulous. Kale, can you get us wherever we need to go? Because I'm tapped.
Yeah, I can take us there.
Not from here. We gotta ask Halora to show us out. We can't just zip out of here.
Can't teleport in here. She may have a door that we can walk through. Potentially. That's how we got back to Wulfrene from here last time.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Cruise on over to Halora.
Yeah, you find her kind of in her, she meets you in the same kind of sitting room. And she takes you up to that observatory room that kind of like looked out over the mountain ranges.
So it's the attic, the one with the stuff in it, right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
The attic was a separate room. This is like an observatory kind of room. This is the last place you were before you headed back to Wulfrene.
Before we got there, I would kind of stop her on the way. Laura, when we were traversing through your house last time,
yes,
we came across it looked like an attic, a room that had some items in it covered, seemingly. Yes. There was one item in there that caught my attention last time, and I wonder if you'll permit me to look at it once more.
Yes, I believe we spoke about it last time.
The Nautilus shell, yes.
I told you it was a gift. But yes, if you'd like to see it. She takes you back down to the attic.
Down to the attic is a fun sentence.
So, Tim, I've had Cora scramble around in my brain a bunch. And we were in the Astral Sea, and we saw a Nautilus leave the island. And I'm wondering if there is because I've had Cora mess with my brain so much, I'm wondering if there is any difference that I feel. Does it affect me anymore? Is there any change to the way, anything that has changed about this item at all in the time? A lot has happened since we saw it last.
Okay, you can make an investigation check for me.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself as I do so.
Can I give you help with that?
That would be great.
Because I know investigation. I don't know what you're looking for, but check under the seams. You make sure you get a good sniff.
See the Snappy just going in.
Yeah. Get a little bit of the dust on your fingies and just like a little just
Okay. That advantage was helpful. With a 3 and a 15 and a 2, that is a dirty 20.
Okay. You don't sense any sort of like magical essence. You know that this item isn't magical, or it has no magical essence anymore, even if it did. So you're not able to pick up if there's a magical connection, but you do notice a few things about it now, having seen the Nautilus shell in the Astral Sea and the kind of design of the ship. The design is remarkably similar. Obviously they're very different. This isn't, the vessel itself doesn't look like it's any bigger than just for one. Right. But the same kind of design within the Nautilus is very similar. You also see that parts of it are like, some of the metal is warped and cracked.
Right.
As you get a better look, this time you take a closer inspection at where some of that metal is warped, and you can see it looks like it's warped almost as if by heat.
Which would lend credence to our theory that this thing was propelled through an atmosphere and landed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not that Neppy would know much about space.
This is a full-size Nautilus shell?
No, this is like it's essentially like bassinet size. Like it's like a large bassinet.
Oh, okay.
Like it would hold one child or baby.
Oh, I see.
And has the inscription changed at all, or is it the same?
Same. And you can see, like, looking at the inside, now also having children and seeing other bassinets, it's a little bit different in design. As opposed to the bottom being flat, there is kind of an indentation. It's sort of like it dips down a bit. There's like a bit of a lip and it dips down.
Okay, so rather than like
yeah, other than just like at the bottom, like there's like the sides that kind of go in. It's sort of like open, and then instead of there just being like a flat bottom, which you would expect on any bassinet that you've seen,
yeah,
that flat bottom is actually kind of concave.
Oh, that's for keeping jelly babies. That's for babies who sit in pools of stuff.
Yes,
For sure.
yes. Does it look anything like the a smaller version of the like containment chamber that I saw Cora in when I scryed on her?
No.
Okay.
Does it look like the containment chamber where we saw the little brain eels near that big brain?
No, it does not look like the elder brain pool.
What about where they keep the things that they stick in the eyes?
Tadpoles?
Yeah.
They were kept in. I don't know if you. Yeah, I mean the tadpoles were in that brine pool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Once gathering all of this, I'd look up. I've got what I came for. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course. This way. And she takes you back up to the observatory.
I would also return her the maul, the gravekeeper's maul.
Oh, yeah.
I have not found use for it, so it is best returned to you.
Very well.
Loving the hole though. The hole is fucking
and the
sick.
armor.
The armor's so good. So we just came from the plane of fire. Really loved it.
Yana still has the Planewalker's Codex.
That's fine.
Good.
She kind of takes you back up to the observatory and kind of takes off the shelf that stone that leads back to Wulfrene.
And
can we maybe spend the night somewhere else if that's possible? I don't know.
In Wulfrene? Oh, not Wulfrene.
Not Wulfrene.
I'd prefer not. But
yeah, we'll head over to Wulfrene and then teleport to wherever you want to go.
Okay.
Just that way we're out of here.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Saves Kelder's Lord.
Unless you have Halora. Do you have a second favorite place aside from Wulfrene? Sounds like we're not being choosy.
Well, I do enjoy Tialmo myself.
Tialmo?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Tialmo.
Finin, how do you feel about Tialmo?
Yeah, anywhere that's not Wulfrene. Besides, we might end up needing to go to Tialmo for some reason, and then this saves us a trip.
Fabulous, Halora.
Sure, Tialmo.
Very well, and she kind of moves over and she puts it back up on the shelf. She brings another one down. You watch
sorry,
she kind of
Halora.
traces out the door. No, it's fine.
Here we go.
Thank you for visiting.
Do we go through? Do we go through the? Do we go through the door? Is it a door we like walk through?
Yeah. She kind of like the door gets created.
I would like to be the last one out the door.
Okay.
Letters also wants to be the last one out the door.
No, after you.
Are we going to Tialmo or what?
Finin has already gone.
Finin has already gone through.
Neppy's keeping like half an eye on our party.
He's on autopilot right now.
Can we? Finin just doesn't want to spend a night in Wulfrene. Is that all right? Kelly?
It is all right. I'm coming. Oh, do you think I'm not coming? I'm coming.
I wait about 5 feet out the door and like gesturing off to Kale and Finin down the way.
Yeah, all right. I'm coming to.
All right.
Finin is immediately lost. I rolled for it. I got a 4.
Oh my god.
God. And he's
Busy.
invisible.
It
He's
is a
invisible.
busy street, and because of the sort of time difference, it is like mid-afternoon.
Yeah. Because I think Finin just like walked forward and just kept walking, assuming that
It's like all of a
assuming they'd
sudden
be
it's a very
immediately
busy
behind him, and if he went the wrong way, someone would stop him. And so, like, by the time he's like, "Oh wait, oh fuck," like.
So, Neppy, have you left, or are you just waiting for them to leave first?
I'll go second, and on my way out, I just say thank you, Halora. Your help is always deeply appreciated. And he heads out.
Yeah, Neppy's walking. Neppy's like walking backwards as Letter walks, just like waiting for Callie to come.
Yeah,
through.
I'm walking. I'm walking up. Does Neppy go through?
Yes, Neppy's already through.
Yeah, Neppy.
Yes,
Okay. I'm just gonna turn to Halora right before I step through and be like, I hope you have the day you deserve. And I'm gonna walk through.
All right.
Dale,
You
you're the
find
last one
yourself-
through. What snarky thing do you want to say to Halora?
No, Kale's already gone.
He's already gone.
Finin, he's with Finin.
Kale's trying to keep up with Finin, but Finin's moving so quickly he loses him. So Kale's also lost.
We all have telepathic bond.
we?
Yep.
Guys, I don't
stop
know where I
you are.
am.
Just stop walking, please. Everyone, walk back.
I'm by the tavern.
I'm
also
Which
by-
one?
I'm also by the
Which
tavern.
Oh, shit.
There's a couple taverns in Tialmo. There's the Hooting Flute. There's also the Black Flagon, but that's Dwarven.
I'm by
Hooting
the
Flute is
snorting blowfish. Is anyone by the snorting blowfish?
Does anyone see the kid with the balloon? Because I'm just following this kid with this
I see
balloon.
like 6 kids with a balloon. There's so many balloons in Tialmo.
It's a very happening place.
I love that we're in Tialmo right now. Tialmo was the place where I just ran our charity one shot, so this is very, very fun.
I'm gonna while they're all
What Tialmo sounded familiar.
I'm going to slip away while everyone's just doing the voice thing. I'm gonna be like, and once I'm out of sight and I'm gone, I'm gonna be like, I have somewhere I have to just pop into. I'll meet you somewhere.
You just hear Neppy just swearing infernal in her head. Goddess Grace will know what Finin, and I'm just like calling out that Finin, Kale, letters. We recollect. I would assume the rest of us recollect and let Callie go do her thing.
Yeah.
I would love to go find Ingrel.
Okay. You head over to where the Valari Tower is, and it is a guarded compound. You can see from the last time you were here, there is significantly more Valari soldiers. The whole city feels a little bit more on edge than the last time you were there. But you head up to the gates.
Walk up to, I guess, the front of the gates where it's guards are there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll walk up to the guards then.
State your business.
Is Ingrel here?
You wish to speak with the Lady Ingrel.
I do.
Who are you?
Calliope Okeanos is what she would know me by.
Make a persuasion check.
One day, I'll have D&D Beyond, and I'll make a roll, and I then won't go and close the browser. Will it be one day soon? Probably not.
But it is not this day.
Perception? No, persuasion. Sorry. That is 25.
You see the one guard kind of turns to the other. Goes inward. The other guard kind of heads back to the tower, and you watch as they head inside. And you wait for probably about 15, 20 minutes. And another guard comes out of the tower and kind of like opens the gate and ushers you in. With me, please.
Okay.
And you get brought into the Valari Tower. You can see the compound with the beautiful garden. and you can you kind of head in, and it's been about 3 years since you were here last.
Yeah.
And you kind of head in and wait in the foyer. And you kind of stand there. The guard sort of stands off to the side, and there's a number of guards in here as well. And there's a number of other kind of servants going about their day. And you hear from up, there's a kind of stairwell up and a little like kind of balcony before it goes up into the upper floors. Hello, Callie.
Hi. I'm.
You look up and see the familiar face. Ingro. Valari. Striking.
I am just in town. I thought I'd say hi.
It's very kind of you. What are you doing here?
Literally popping in. My friend had a,
So I assume you're not here for very long.
No.
But you still chose to come and see me.
Checking in.
I see. Well, I'm doing fine. How are you? She kind of starts walking down the stairs.
Can I insight check the fine?
Sure.
When is fine ever really fine?
Yeah.
Awkward. I'm married now to the ex. Ugh. So awkward.
$25.
25. You can see she does not look very well rested. She looks like she's aged more than 3 years, and for an elf, that's a surprise. Yeah, she looks like she's carrying a lot of stress around.
That sucks. Trying.
Do you have time for tea? Or do you have to go?
Tea sounds good. Yeah.
Come. And she ushers you upstairs. And she takes you up a few floors into kind of a beautiful sitting room that's been set up. And a servant comes out with some tea. She kind of sets it down across from you. So, where have you been?
I live in Wulfrene now.
Ah. I've never been. Is it nice?
It is, yes. Very nice. I've been all over, kind of. Actually, done a lot. How are you?
It's been difficult, to say the least. My brother doesn't live here anymore.
I'm sorry, that must be hard.
It is. It came as a bit of a betrayal, so it hasn't been easy. And the other families are continuing to move against me. So
What are you what are you going to do?
Well, I have been trying for some time to shore up our defenses, but it has been difficult. Although I did get a bit of good news.
Yeah.
There is a colony, a city, I believe, where my ancestors found refuge. It exists today.
But I know what she's talking about. Because
You
Lennon
would
does.
put it together. Yeah, you would put it together.
Yeah, I am.
Say Valyria. I have sent a delegation to secure some Saracite.
been.
You have? It's incredible. Tell me, what was it like?
It was...
She kind of, as you're talking, she like reaches her hand over and puts it on your hand.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna... It's beautiful. You want to... Are you wanting to leave here and go there?
No, I wish to meet with them, and I fear if I leave the city, it will be the moment the other families will move against me in a more overt way. So I have not been able to summon up the courage to leave, especially now that Harkness is gone. But I'm hoping that I can establish a relationship with them, and with the help and their help, secure my position and hopefully strengthen my forces.
I might have someone possibly you could talk to.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But I can't. How far does the mine thing doesn't work anymore? It's too far, right?
Anywhere on the plane. You could hop into
anywhere on the plane?
Anywhere on the
As
plane.
long as they're on the same plane.
Oh, okay.
You have to be close for it to be cast, but then you can disperse however you want.
Okay. He's probably not today. He's not in the... He just got some news, but I might be able to help, possibly.
Amazing. I would appreciate that so much, Callie. I know we didn't really leave on the best terms, I suppose.
No, not really.
I missed you.
I missed you.
Your arrival is always fortuitous.
A long 3 years.
Yes, it has been.
I don't have to go right away, I don't think.
It's great.
Want to catch up for a bit, I guess.
I would love to.
Hey, Callie, we're booking some rooms. Do you want us to get you a room, or are you going to stay where you are?
Everything all right?
Yeah. Sorry, it's my group. I wouldn't put my hand on this. Is just for a room would be nice. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Where are you?
Oh, we're by the kids with the balloons. Don't worry. Well, you do your thing. Just making sure.
Callie, there's so many kids with balloons. There's like
you can't miss them.
Maybe 400.
It's like a field trip, and they all got balloons. They're really joyous. I just want to make sure you're not sleeping over where you are right now.
No.
It's disappointing.
All
right.
Over
what is letters?
Letters cast the spell. He's been listening.
You guys, I'm lost again. I don't know where I am. I don't see the balloons anymore.
Okay.
I see too many balloons.
One second. I'm going to steal a balloon from a child. Just follow, you're going to see it in the sky in a second. Just follow its origin.
I hear crying. I'm going to go towards that.
That's the one. That's me.
We all reconvene together while Callie finishes her tea with Ingrel.
So you finish your tea and some food gets brought out, and then she invites you down on a walk around the oasis.
I'd go, yeah.
Yeah. And she kind of fills you in on what's been happening, and she mentions the skyship that was brought to the tower, and how she tried to secure it for herself, but it was Her brother made off with it, along with the folks who had found it, kind of leaving her on the lurch, and ultimately feeling betrayed. If you could help me, I would be so appreciative.
Does she say names of who's with
Harkness?
Who's with Harkness?
She does at one point. She does mention the woman who Harkness ran off with.
I met her,
Priscilla
didn't I? Is that who I met?
Mm-hmm.
I met her in
You did. You know that she's connected to Nep.
I fucking met her. Okay. I would.
Drusilla Amora.
Drusilla.
If you ever come across her,
I've met her.
please. What? Where? Where is she?
I don't. It was like a dream. I have a friend who. It was a dream, but I met her. But I only remember her. And not much else. But I met her.
Be careful around her. She is dangerous.
This is so odd for me to try and piece together.
Worlds colliding right now.
I'm living for it.
It's she. I know she's connected to Neppy in a way, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's so odd. I didn't know it was. Because no one I talked about Drew, and everyone was like, she's not real. She's.
It's the first confirmation you've got, I suppose.
And yeah, my head's reeling with this. Also, have to talk to Adonis because fuck you, now I know she's real. But I would just I would take that. Why? Okay, the ship, the airship,
Beautiful sky ship.
Oh, sorry.
It was an Illyrian ship.
Mm.
Such a shame. It should be reunited with its people. But they stole it for themselves.
Sorry.
This has been very lovely. You're welcome to stay the night if you like.
I have to go back to my group.
All right.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder, here. Okay. Shoulder. It's clear. Claire, and I'm going to. I don't honestly. I don't think this is gonna help at all, with just stress and tiredness and stuff. But I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration.
You see, as you do that, she kind of leans her head on your hand.
Okay.
Violently recoil and yell, "Wife!"
No, I'm just gonna. It's nice seeing you.
It was nice seeing you too.
Is it okay if I don't know if I'll have time, but if I stop back sometime, talk to you about things.
Please do. I would love that.
Okay. Sounds good. And then I'll go back to where I assume I could figure out. I stayed.
Yeah,
I
know
Tialmo
pretty well. You have a much better sense of it. It has changed a little bit, but not that much. The architecture of the city is the same.
Can I go to the? Can I, before I go back to where my friends are? What's the tavern?
The Hooting Flute.
The Hooting Flute. Yeah. And what was the
bartender's name that you were also hanging off of?
Yes.
Snow.
Can I go to the Hooting Flute, please?
This is like
when we
went to the
best bar in town. We're all already here.
This is like when we went to the Scar and all of Lettuce's exes.
All Callie's exes are in Tialmo.
Yeah, you head to the Hooting Flute, and it's bumping.
Is Snow there?
Yeah, Snow is there working the bar.
Are my friends also here though?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to try and just slip by them. And I'm gonna go over to Snow.
Finin would say so softly that maybe no one would just be like, "Hey, Callie," just like as he sees Callie and just doesn't think it. Hey, Callie.
And I'm gonna go over to Snow.
And we're just like watching as she like goes and talks to people that are here, and we're like, how do you know?
So you see as she's the familiar kind of white-haired, beautiful human.
I have
woman
white hair now too.
with her like beautiful red lipstick. And you see she's kind of pouring drinks, and she like looks right up at you without missing a beat on pouring all the drinks. Good to see you.
Hi,
Nice hair.
Snow. Thank you.
And she like kind of puts her drinks down and leans over on the bar. It's been a while.
It has been a while. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Been better. Tired.
Yeah.
Married.
She kind of reaches up and touches your face.
Before she does that, I'll be like,
Yeah.
married.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what a shame. What a shame. What a shame.
No.
Wow. Do you want the usual?
Do.
She kind of turns around and starts mixing up a cocktail. Puts it over.
We're all just like sitting in the back being,
You know, I had someone ask for a drink the other day that made me think of you. I'd never heard it before. It's called a calliope.
Who asked for a calliope?
I don't know. It was this guy, sailor. He was he'd come in over land. He was a long way from home. I think he'd just come from Dresda. They were stopping in to talk to Olio. Yeah, I thought it was a cute name. But yes, something with spider milk. I didn't have that because that sounds gross.
Well, it kind of is.
You know about it?
I've had it, yeah. I'm the calliope and calliope.
And she like put both of her hands on you. It's hilarious. So you wait a second. You've drank. Is it really made with spider milk?
I'm gonna just give me a second. I'm gonna go over. Is Clack's here, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Clack, do spider milk.
Oh, always. And he puts this thing down. And he
Can
brings
I-
out a little cask?
Can I have a little bit of spider milk?
Absolutely. I'm gonna pour it a little bit out.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back to Snow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the table. This
She
is
goes,
spider
Oh
milk.
God. Oh.
And you have to mix it with tequila.
Of course. She grabs the bottle. So just like one to one.
Yeah, 1-to-1.
I always imagined it as like a drop shot into spider milk.
No, I've always said it's a mix.
No?
It's a
I thought
mix.
it was-
Okay.
I've always thought it was a mixed drink. What is a calliope?
It
I thought it was like
on-
you
it
fill a jar a
depends.
quarter full and then a half full and then you
'Cause
shake
I
it up
always-
so it's all
It
frothy.
depends on where you drink it. It's like, are you in like a Dresda calliope? Is it a Wulfrene calliope?
Or a scar
Or is
calliope.
it a Scar calliope?
A Skarka calliope is just the spider milk
It's
with it,
mostly spider milk because tequila is much harder to come
but
by.
it's so fermented.
I feel like a Wulfrene calliope is like a little bit of spider milk with like
a drop. It's like it's a
with-
reverse. The spider milk is the drop shot.
Ah, okay.
That's so much
God
vodka.
almighty.
So much work.
other way around is what I've. Oh my god.
So much tequila.
I'll make it so it's how Callie usually drinks it, not drop shot.
Not a drop. A mix. That's the Dresda way. That's the like classic.
Yeah.
That's the classy calliope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gordon
like
got
class
nuts
calliope.
on the
Class
Blackwater
calliope.
bar,
When you
calliope.
first made it on the way to Bacall.
I'll make it for that like that for her.
She goes, well, I can never turn down a drink. And she slides over the cocktail she's made you.
I will
Cheers.
cheers her. I will also give her my bonus for when she's drinking the calliope.
As As you kind of raise up to cheer, she like quickly links her arm around so she's very
Hot.
close to you as she drinks.
Yeah.
And she knocks it back.
To be fair, you did say you were coming back, and then you never came back.
I did save the world, though.
True.
That
Now
is
I want to do
exactly
a
what I
reverse
did.
Jaeger bomb where it's just a cup full of Jaeger and a shot of
A
Red
shot
Bull.
of Red Bull? Oh,
The
yeah.
most foul fucking drink of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've opened my
You rolled
eyes to
pretty
the
well, you rolled
power of
19.
reverse drop shots, which is
She did,
truly
she did.
horrific.
It's the worst.
She did good, though, on the
Yeah.
side.
Oh yeah. She goes like she knocks it back. She's like, ooh.
Yeah.
ah, that is unpleasant.
Yeah. A little bit, isn't it?
But fun. Thank you for
Welcome.
doing that.
Yeah. I thought I'd pop in. I'm only here for the night, I think.
Do you have a place to stay?
I do.
Hmm.
Yeah. With my
Is your
group
wife
of-
here?
My wife? No, she's a
Oh.
queen, actually.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
She's gonna roll an insight check. No
I'm not-
shit.
Yeah. You heard of Wulfrene?
Yeah.
Queen of Wulfrene.
Huh. Yeah, hard to compete with a queen, I guess. That. Well, if you change your mind, you know where my room is.
I do. I remember. I've been. This isn't a line. I have been all over the world now.
Hmm.
Have you heard of Illithid? Or I wouldn't remember that one actually. I don't remember that. I gave that secret up. I don't remember the Illithid scar.
You don't.
I don't remember why I got the what's a story I could tell her because I don't. The
You've been
Illithid's
eaten
so
by
easy.
a worm.
The
You,
mark of a Cardi.
you have the mark of a
I
cod.
don't want to be like in a bar, like, look at this mark I got from a god. It feels
I
like a lot.
turned my hair white because I did a bar crawl in hell.
I
Oh,
did
right, okay.
throw myself
That
into
is a good
hell.
one.
Fair enough. Fair
Also,
enough.
hello, Devil's Luck. Thank you so much, Devils.
for
Welcome
the
in,
raid.
folks.
We just talked
Thank
about
you.
hell.
We were
Hell
just talking
yeah.
about hell, and
And
you
you
showed up.
appeared.
It's like you knew.
Mwah.
Mwah, friends, welcome in.
I
I'm gonna-
rode lightning horses with my mom, who's like
Yeah.
a battle
On a
angel.
storm.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Okay.
killed
I get it.
killed an archdemon.
Okay. I got it. I'm gonna.
My daughter has a tiger.
I'm
Who I
gonna.
rescued from hell.
Because I guess she would have known me when I like came into the city, and then I didn't really.
Yeah.
She knew it was sad, Callie. Oh God.
Mm.
I'm gonna. I've got. Do you know why my hair's white? Other than copying you,
No.
I was, in hell.
Really?
I'm part angel.
I mean, I already knew that.
No, I mean, I'm part angel. I'm going to. I've done it before in a bar. We're getting long resting after this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
We're
I'm
in
gonna,
Tialmo.
we're in Tialmo. I'm gonna sprout my wings.
Okay, yeah. You spread your wings. Some of the people beside you are like, oh, what the fuck?
An angel.
Yeah, you are an angel.
So
Thanks for showing me.
you're still. Yeah, I should go back to my table, but I'm gonna bring my wings back in also. I should go back, but
Okay.
it was nice. It was nice catching up with you.
Likewise. Say goodbye before you leave this time.
I will.
All right. And you watch as you kind of turn around and head back to your table. She sends over a round of drinks for all of you at the table. And she blows a kiss and a wink.
Ellie, where did you go?
I went to visit someone I know.
You've been here before.
I lived here for a while, yeah.
Lived here.
Callie,
Yeah.
do you know if there's like a local place I could pick up a magical item of some sort?
I would probably, right?
Yeah, you would know there's a few magic shops. It's getting close to the end of the day, so stuff would be closing soonish.
I would.
You want to go, Finin?
I just want to pick something up for the night.
You want me to come with you? Make sure it's not bunk.
Yeah, if you want, that'd be good.
Yeah, let's the three of us go.
Let's not get lost though. So I have this.
So is it just going to be me sitting here at the bar
10
holding
minutes.
down these drinks
Well,
with Kelly?
well, I'm gonna stay with Neppy. I would tell you where to go, I guess.
Cool.
I'll stay with
All right.
Callie.
Have
Or I'll stay
fun.
with
I mean, like if everyone wants to come, it's really not a huge deal. I'm just getting
no.
an item
it's-
that will.
It's okay.
Just be safe, and
Yeah.
we've got our rooms. Letty's got us all rooms, so he's your key. Callie and I can bunk together, whatever.
No, I got Callie. I got Callie her own room.
Oh, wonderful.
It's a queen size bed. Just-
Oh,
What's
wonderful.
happening? Sorry, that's Lennon.
Just saying. There's the keys, and you can give. There's two
Let us
sets, so you
want
can give those to
Callie or something.
whoever you want to. I don't know. You live here. Maybe you got some
Have-
friends.
Have fun with your magic item shopping. Callie and I will stay here. We will try not to get too drunk. We'll be fine. Have fun.
All right. So you head through the Encanis district, which is the kind of more affluent area where there's more kind of those like upscale boutique shops where you would likely find kind of a magical item shop. And you look for a while, and you do find kind of a shop that is sort of tucked away. But you do find it is like a fairly nice shop. Like it looks like it's a little, like compared to the other buildings around, it's a little worn down. You can see the kind of velvet curtains are just starting to close, but it is still open.
Sorry to come in so late. You're still
No,
open,
no.
yes?
Yes, of course, sure. Why not? I can be open.
I'm
Come,
looking
come,
for
come.
some really specific, so it shouldn't take long.
All right.
I'm looking like a rock or a bean or some sort of implement that can make silence, just like quiet. I have a hard time sleeping.
Silent
and-
bean.
Yeah. Do you have a silent bean? Do you have a bean that can make things be quiet?
Oh. Well, I probably whip something up here. Silent bean.
Would that take?
I mean,
more
how-
than
How big do you?
literally like the size of a like at the bed. The size of a bed would be perfect. If I could just make a bed that I'm in, be like a bubble of I don't hear anything for a little bit. So
Well, I could
sleep.
do something that sort of just affects you, like it's silent
Yeah,
for
that-
you.
Live. Yeah, no, that would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, if I could just have a thing that like puts me under the effects of the silent spell.
Well, it won't be exactly like that, like because it won't protect you from, thunderous
No,
damage or
that's
whatever
fine.
like that.
As long as
Sort of
I
the
can't
little-
hear anything.
it's
I
a
just want to not be
power.
able to hear things.
Yes. No, I've
Can
actually
you
made a
make
few
me
of these-
deaf
Oh.
temporarily?
No, I've made a few of these for some of the folks around here to help them with their sleeping. Some folks, the voices and that. So, yes, 1 second.
What
Okay.
kind of voices do you have?
Yeah,
around here?
not
What kind
like
of voices?
external voices or internal.
Oh, I don't know. I don't ask them. That's
Okay,
their-
for me,
that's
it's
the
external,
client's-
just
that's
so
the
that-
client's business. I'm not.
That's fair.
I'm not in the business of diagnosis.
So you get a lot of these?
Do you get a lot?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, not a. I would say
A lot of
middle-
people are coming in because they can't sleep because they have voices.
Well, it's okay. And he he kind of looks out the velvet curtains. He comes back. These wealthy people, they have a lot of problems, but it's all sort of up here.
I just pull Kalis out. All right, we don't have time for this, but we probably should circle back because there's probably some sort of mass possession going on here. We should probably nip that in the bud.
I don't know.
That
what
does
you're
sound like what's happening right
I
here.
think you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
are reading too much into this.
Reading into
Anyway,
stuff is our job.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's
Okay. Sure. You come to
I say
me
we
and tell
start.
me how to
I say
do
we
my
start
job.
with interrogating him.
No, we don't have time for this.
He goes into his
But-
back.
he
when
heard
we
that.
come
I heard his
back.
heartbeat increase. It's
He kind of steps into his office, which has windows as well that are sort of curtained as he sort of peeks out.
Is there anything that's sort of pre-made magical that's on display?
Yeah, there's some magic items about.
Take a gander. Is there anything interesting?
What kind of stuff are you looking for?
I'm just looking to see what there is.
Yeah.
Now
great.
going
That's
full
what I love to
shopping
hear.
episode.
I'm just perusing while we wait.
Wow, we're making Tim
I'm sorry,
scramble
Tim.
for
This
his
is my
notes
fault.
for
I just want something
Tialmo.
to sleep. And
For sure, have a magic shop just in my back pocket. It's totally fun. Keep talking.
On a continent we've never been to.
it's
in
fine.
this
Okay, how do I
entire
go to the stuff?
campaign.
You don't
It's
want
for sure a
anything
place
in
I
this guy's
predicted
shop.
you would go, because
All
I
this stuff
told
is
you to
covered
go
in
there. He comes back out.
Tim, for future reference, you could just say, "Nah, there's nothing interesting."
No, I don't think
I'm
that's how
just saying.
D&D works.
Just say it.
Or it's just it's all the items that you already have. There's
Yeah.
a tattoo kit that makes moving tattoos. There's the hammer of a god.
That's pretty cool. He sets down these two little kind of waxy sort of beads, and he looks at you, Finin. He goes, "Okay, here's what you're gonna do before you go to bed, or whenever you want to just shut the world out. Okay, you just put these in your ears like that, and it just like that. You have to snap. Okay. You
oh,
put
I
them in,
need to.
you
So
snap.
they are magic. I was worried you were just going to give
No.
me earplugs, and I've tried those before, and it doesn't work.
No,
so
no,
I'm
no.
glad.
I cast
okay.
identify. Are these
No,
magical, or is this
they-
guy a fucking swindler?
They
Just
are-
2 lumps of wax.
Yeah, dude, he's good. He's on the
Just
level.
earwax.
it's
No,
real
they
shit.
are on the level. They are magical. It's
Um,
like a variation of the silence spell.
Yeah, it's real. It's
Fantastic.
the juice.
How much will that be?
Oh, these would be 75 gold pieces.
Done. I give 75 gold pieces.
Perfect. I see you looking around my shop at all the interesting things I have.
The many
Yes,
interesting
yes,
things.
I have many interesting things. Let me show you this thing.
Oh, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
not actually interested. No, I'm,
You don't
I'm
want
just
to?
joking.
It's pretty
I'm just
cool.
joking. I'm
And
just.
he
teasing.
has a little bell that he rings.
What
Maybe
does
you
the
want-
bell do?
Oh no, you said you weren't interested.
No, he said
No,
he's
no,
not
no, no, no,
interested.
no, no.
I'm
Sorry,
interested.
I was just teasing. I was just
now
teasing.
you want to see what my little bell does.
I don't.
Of course.
Well, this is said to ring and bring true love. Mhm. If you
To
ring it,
who?
I guess you'll have to see. You're supposed to ring it in front of the person you love to see if your love is true.
I cast identify on this.
It's not magical. And this, and he picks up like what looks like a toad, like a petrified toad.
Is that a toad
Oh,
of
you-
true love?
No. You hold the toad, okay, for about a minute until it warms up and it comes back to life. And you can command it for about 12 hours. After that, it will try to come back to you. And then if you hold it, you sort of cup it, it is petrified again.
That sounds like a really good.
And
prank.
then you gain access to the toad's memories.
So if I
Like
told
a
this toad
surveillance toad.
to like read a
Yeah.
book,
Mhm.
and then I go do my thing because I have a hard time finding time to read these days.
It is still a toad.
So
A toad, as far as I know, unless you train him
First
to
step.
read.
make the toad literate. Second step, catch up on my reading.
Absolutely.
All profit.
I mean, letters. What you could do
Exactly.
is install the toad in the bar and keep. So anytime there's like a fight or anything, you can just like go to the toad and you get to see it first turn. You can see like who was responsible for like a surveillance toad.
Yeah.
You can see
It
like
will- it
Nah,
will
I've
go
got a
to a
surveillance
location
tab,
and it will stay there for 12 hours.
but it can't read.
I'll be honest, I've never asked it to read. I've never even thought of that. So I don't know for sure, but I assume it can't.
I feel like there's probably a spell called
I
like
feel like I
literacy
don't
where you
need
can make a toad
this.
read.
But I know I'll regret if I don't walk out with it.
Mhm.
How much for the
Yeah.
bell?
Wait,
For
no, the bell is bunk.
The bell. Oh, it's very rare. It's 10,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
It's so expensive. You're very inconsistent with your pricing.
How much for the frog?
What? You come to my shop and tell me this bell is
A bell.
sacred. No, my friend, please. The toad, 2,000 gold pieces.
Cast identify on this toad. Is this for real?
It
this
is
a real
magical,
toad?
yeah. You're not familiar with
But
whatever
the bell is not magical at all.
No, but if I cast identify on it, I get to find out if it does basically what he describes.
Yes, it does.
That's fucking rad, though.
Seeing as we're return customers, how about up 1,500?
Return customers, you bought something and you're still in my store.
I walk out and come back in. Now I'm a return customer.
No. I was not
also-
born yesterday.
Also, we did save the world like a couple of times. So
Look,
like,
I don't know you from a hole in the ground.
Yeah, but like really
we got one of
think
those,
about
though.
it. We do have a hole in the ground.
Really think about what? You
Just like what we've provided you in like that you're alive still. Because we've
75
saved the
gold
world.
pieces.
I'll take the toad.
Excellent.
1,500.
No, the price is 2,000.
I'd pay 2,000 for a literate toad.
Well,
But you're giving
And-
me a magical toad that I gotta teach ABC myself.
I'll
That's
just sell it to the next minotaur that comes in here for 2,000
That's
because
racist.
that is the price of the toad. It's not racist.
Why
trying
specifically
to
Minotaur
illustrate a
though? Why are
point.
you only going to sell this toad to
Hey,
Minotaurs?
okay,
No,
okay, Finin. I don't need a white paladin to champion fucking. All right, look. That was a white knight joke.
I got it.
Yeah,
It was
I don't
good.
think Sean Deppner should be the one making this joke. We're getting into. I'll take the tiers $2,000.
Thank you.
It's gold pieces. I'm just gonna leave now and exit this scene.
I kind of want that bell though.
I have one more if you're interested. I have another
Okay,
item.
son of a bitch.
What is it? We are
Come
now
back
return
in.
customers because we bought two things
Now
and left
this
one
one-
back.
This one is trained.
What?
What is it?
Is it also a toad?
You've got a
Because
lot
you
of
didn't
toads.
You watch, he
on
like
that.
goes to the back and he kind of like, "Shh, just look away. Look away. Why can't I just don't want you to see. Just look away, please.
I make an effort to close my eyes, but then I ghostly gaze so that I can see through my eyelids.
Okay. So you watch as he like turns and he takes out some keys and on like what looks just like a flat back wall, you see he kind of finds a panel and he like unlocks a secret keyhole, kind of opens a thing, and he kind of pulls out a fairly large chest. It's probably about 3 feet wide, about 2.5 feet deep. And he kind of quickly closes it again. And he like hoists it up on the all right. Now I want you to stand back.
What's in the chest that I can
Stand
see
back.
through?
Okay, okay.
Okay, Finin. Okay. Everybody else take your headphones out.
Oh boy.
Finin, you see rows of teeth and a very large tongue. Okay, stand back. Stand back. You're not in danger.
Yeah, no.
I just don't be too close.
Why do you have this?
This is something I sell.
You sell these.
This one. I trained this one myself.
Did you touch it then? Touch it.
Well, of course, I just would prefer if you stood back because
No, I'm
if he
standing
sees
way
you
back.
and he
I'm
doesn't
stoked
know you,
about
he
it.
might get surprised and
Okay,
think that
I
I'm getting
stand-
attacked, and he might try to protect me.
I stand back.
Watch as
Letters,
he-
that
right?
thing is filled with teeth and a tongue. I think I know what it is.
He pulls out like a little what looks like some dried meat, and he starts like kind of rubbing the back of the. He goes, okay, buddy, wake up. And you watch as the like seam of the trunk kind of rips open and you see all of these jagged white teeth and this large purple tongue as he throws the meat up in the air and the tongue kind of grabs it and watches just like this chest starts munching down and you see these like large eyes kind of open up all over the top of the chest.
How well trained is this?
Well, he's pretty well trained. He's never bitten me. I got him. He came to me as a small cask of ale. And now he's and I don't know if he'll keep growing,
This is fabulous. How much for
Just
this
a castle
individual?
that's a
Well,
mimic.
one, does he have a name? And two, can that training be transferred to someone else?
Yes, I believe the training can. He responds very positively to food.
So do I.
And I have a little whistle. When I
Okay.
want him to go to sleep, I just blow my little whistle. Watch. And he blows this little like silver whistle he has, kind of digs it out of his robes and blows it. And you watch as like the mimic kind of like shuts back down and turns back into that chest.
How much for, does he have a name?
He does have a name.
Is it Chester?
No, but that is such
That
a
feels like a missed opportunity, right?
name.
Is-
Well, he's probably named Casper or something because
right, because he was a cask when he came. I've just been calling him Bertram.
Bertram?
That's what I've been calling him.
Right.
He seems to like it, but I mean, you could.
How
probably
much for
change his name.
Bertram? How much?
Yeah,
for
yeah. How
Bertram?
much? How much for?
Bertram is 10,000 gold pieces as well.
Letters. I want Bertram. But
Would you accept a down payment? Because I also want Bertram.
I do accept installments. Yes.
Okay, tell you what. Because
Wait.
I can't take
What if-
Bertram right now.
what if we split
I'll trade
it
you
and
this
we have-
frog as a down payment.
What if we split it and we take?
No,
we
that,
take.
I'm not
that
split-
frog is only worth 1,000 gold pieces.
You're
It's
right.
lost value. I've sold it. It's
Wait,
immediately decreased in
Wait,
value.
I take out a piece of Saracite. Do you know what this is?
No, I don't.
It's magical. It's a crystal. It's very, very rare.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast a
You
spell
actually
into it and
take
hand it to him.
And he casts identify. All right. It
It's like
does seem to have some
power
magical
source.
properties.
You can use it to power other things.
Pretty small piece.
I take another piece.
How many more pieces do you have of this?
That's it. That's all of them.
2 pieces.
2 pieces. Yeah.
Of your magic crystal.
I'll give
Yeah.
you another $2,000 right now if you stop talking to him and promise it to me, and I'll pick him
No,
up another
letters.
day with the rest of it.
Letters. Can't we? Why?
My designs for this creature do not include
I
anyone
look at
else but
letters.
me.
I look at letters. I go, please, I need this
Why do you need this?
because I'm sad.
Oh, he's got a point. That's a pretty
Oh,
strong
wow.
argument.
Yeah.
Can we please not buy the chest that's going to eat one of us eventually?
No, I
No,
really
it's-
want it.
What are you gonna do with it though?
Love it and take care of it and take it on walks and feed
No,
it.
that's
not
a
a
bad
puppy.
idea. I've got a good idea for it that I can't tell you about.
I can buy you a puppy when we get back.
Oh, I have
There's
so many, of those.
dogs
and
wandering around.
Yeah, I'm responsible for that.
Is this your answer to the dog problem in Wulfrene?
I'm not gonna feed dogs to it. Like, I just
He does like dogs. Just so you know, I would keep him away from dogs if you don't want him to eat the dogs.
I want
There was a dog in the alley the other week, and I haven't seen him since. And I can only assume he was out there doing his business. So I can only assume Bertram ate the dog.
Hold on, you have to take the chest out to use the bathroom.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
He's a living creature. Everybody poops.
and plus letters, you just got a pet.
This is a business expense. I got a
Oh,
frog that's gonna teach me to. That I have
Oh
to
no,
teach
not the
to-
frog. That I didn't even think of the frog. The sand spider. You have a sand spider to take care of.
What
And
are
then you
you
also have a
fucking
frog.
talking about?
You have a sand spider?
What are you talking about? You don't know that?
Do I not know that? I
You don't know that?
No, that was revealed to everyone because I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clack was like, "We have a sand spider."
Where's Letters just gaslighting you? That's
No.
No, I don't think it was.
I
No,
went
because
in
I
solo.
remember Finin being like, "That explains the spidery smell." Because I was
No.
like, "It's something arachnid," and then he said sand spider. And I was like, "That's what it was."
I think he did. I think he
Yeah,
did tell
Everybody
you.
was
Then
there.
everyone, and then you took Clack aside, and you were like, "That's awesome. I'm so here
Oh,
for that."
That is, yeah.
Like
yeah,
you had a
That's what
separate
happened.
like conversation.
No,
with
we
him.
got rid of the spider. We got rid of the spider
Hmm.
because you can't have a sand spider in a dojo. We had to put that somewhere
Sorry,
else.
you have a dojo?
Yeah, I got a dojo. It's rad.
Wow. That's
I'd really love to have Bertram be a part of it, or somewhere adjacent.
I will give you
persuasive argument.
8,000 gold plus those 2 pieces of Saracite for the chest right now.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, we've got ourselves a bidding war.
This is the
he's
PvP
sad.
that we do in
I'm not going
Blackwater.
to top that. I'm not going to top that. He can have it.
well, I'll have you make a persuasion check for me, Finin.
We don't do PvP combat. We do PvP shopping. That's
Also,
what
if I
33.
did have a sand spider, it wouldn't be a
33.
pet. It would be another business expense.
Oh my God.
That baby's a milker.
All right, well, my friend, since you are, as you say, a repeat customer,
Thank you. I am.
I will take your Cerasite and your 8,000 gold, and
That is
you may
Almost the
take.
entirety of my
Bertram.
fortune. Oh no, I added 10,000.
Please.
Shit.
Please be kind to him.
Like, is there anything I need to be? Can I just carry him?
I mean, you
Fuck, I don't know how
can.
to
I
take
don't
him
know how
home.
long he'll want to be carried, but you can.
Shit,
He
I
can be
didn't
moved
think so.
around.
immediate buyer's
Pretty,
remorse.
pretty amenable to that.
Okay.
He does need a quiet place to sleep.
Great. I just bought earmuffs.
He does not have ears.
no, he doesn't.
Not that I found. I'm sure he has ears. I don't know where they are.
Okay, I'll figure something out. This is great. I'm gonna can I touch him?
Of course. And he gives you the silver bell or the silver
The
whistle.
the whistle on.
And he also gives you a bag of like dried meat.
Oh,
Just to start you
thank
off.
you. I also
would
have my
say-
own bag of dried meat, but I
Good,
appreciate
good.
the extra, and I take some of the dried meat needed.
It is like
You're eating
Ugh.
dog food, dude.
you're eating dog.
I'm hungry. Listen.
Oh my God.
I'm
Right.
not-
Thank you. Is that everything?
That's everything. I mean, unless you
You
want
don't
to
have a
keep
third,
looking.
a fourth, even more wondrous thing. No, this is good. This is good. Please don't do one more thing, or else we'll have to get that too.
All right. Well, I have many things.
Oh, don't say that.
Jeez.
But also, because I feel like we might be return customers, because I am loving this place. Could I get your card, sir? And I'd love to know what name is on that card. So when I get handed a card, I will read a name out loud. And the name on that card will be
Of course. My name is Tavolo.
Tavolo. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And this is Tavolo's.
Tavolo's finery and antiquities.
Tavolo's fineries and antiquities.
Thanks
Hell
for making our
yeah.
DM work for it tonight. Thank you, Tim.
Tavolo's finery, he says again.
Can you tell that we don't want
Finery,
to deal
as
with a
if
big
he's
vampire?
almost writing it out.
Can you
Not
tell
like-
that?
I think you should double down on the thing. You seemed very interested in the dojo, Tavolo's dojo of marvels
Well,
or something
in
like
my
that. Like,
younger days,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did practice in the martial arts.
I love this.
He is an old, he is half orc, and he has just very, very thin, scraggly white hair.
the
Love
greatest
him.
NPC of all
And
time.
a beautiful orange robe. Yes, in my younger days, but it has been quite some time since I got in a dust up. But I yearn for those days. Yes, I do.
Oh, I could come back and spar you at some point.
You look too strong. But I appreciate the offer, young man.
Is there an official name for this frog? Is this an actual thing? Or should I just put 12-hour security frog in my equipment?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There isn't a specific name, but I can send you the specific breakdown of what it does.
Right. 12-hour security frog.
Yeah, it's
it
like a
is.
petrified toad.
In head speech, I say, Neppy, I did something and I'm sorry. But it can't be undone, and I love it too much.
No.
Nevi just hears this. She goes, you just hear Neppy. You just be like, Callie, they went shopping. We left them alone. We shouldn't have left you alone to go shopping. And then I turn back to Callie and I's conversation that we were having.
Javolo is still talking about his younger days.
Oh my God.
And it is like closing time, and he just seems to be content to continue talking. Yes, and I traveled quite a bit in my day. Would you all like some dried toast?
Hell yeah.
I could eat. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Oh,
Sorry,
yes.
dried toast as opposed to
It's my evening
wet
meal.
toast.
Do you toast it and then you put it on a drying rack to further dry the toast?
No, I just toast it quite heavily, so it's
Oh.
quite
Oh.
dry.
I love him.
Okay.
He's perfect.
Oh my God.
And then you just eat the toast with nothing else on it.
Yes. That's how I like my toast.
That's I'm not here to judge. I just ate dog food and
I have a
kind of enjoyed
jug of alchemy if you would like some honey or mayonnaise on your toast. Whatever you want.
Why was mayonnaise the second option?
Mayonnaise on toast.
You never
is
had just
absolutely
mayonnaise on toast? It's
delightful.
the best.
It's so good.
You could do vegetable oil.
It's just better butter.
You know
Butter
what?
with eggs.
I'm the only one that doesn't. Okay.
Tavolo, that sounds great, but we do have to be getting back. We've got a big day in the morning. A lot of political intrigue, if you know what I mean.
Sure. Big shots, of course.
We are staying at an inn, and I have this, and I'm holding the chest. Like, is there any trigger sounds that I should be careful of? Like yelling? Is he gonna like trying to bite anyone's face off?
I would be wary of any whistle-like noises.
Okay.
I would keep him away from any bards.
Okay. And
Bards?
Instruments of any kind could set him off, I think. I don't know for sure. I haven't tested a huge range.
Do you want to put him in the hole? We could keep him in the hole, and he'd have
I
a
don't
hard
want to
time
put
getting-
Chester in the hole.
Sure.
I'm changing his name to Chester now. I hope that's all right.
Hey, he's yours.
Yeah, sure. Just carry it around. That'll be fine.
Listen, he's your responsibility, and if we have to kill him, you're gonna have to just deal with it.
I'll just
We don't kill
subdue
this
him.
thing
It's
ever.
fine.
We don't kill this
No,
thing
no, no,
ever.
we subdue.
If it starts eating people, then we take it away from him and give it to someone more responsible.
All right.
I feel like Finin looks like a kid that just went to like the doctors to get a shot and then got the treat after the shot because he's like still sad, but this is distracting him temporarily. Yeah. They're like,
This
I'm
is my
so
emotion.
very
Someone said in
internally
chat, your
sad that
emotional support mimic.
Yeah.
This is your emotional support mimic.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Emotional support mimic.
Neppy, Callie, meet the 8th member of the crew.
Neppy and
Before you
Callie,
get there,
yes.
we're gonna jump over to Neppy and Callie at the Hooting Flute.
We would have gotten a bottle of wine probably for the table. And by the table, I mean the two of us.
The two of us.
Clack is with you too. Clack,
And
stay
Clack,
behind
yes.
with you guys.
Clack, do you drink wine?
I've had some wine, sure.
Right. And then I just pour the three of us glasses.
Yeah. You watch as he takes out like a little pouch of some kind of it's fairly dusty, and you watch as he pours a bit into the wine. I'm sorry, I just like it a little drier.
That's just like a paste.
He likes a dry wine. Okay.
Does it make like a paste?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it absolutely soaks up the wine.
Oh wow. I'm learning new things every day.
Oh my god.
It's like he just has like a little bag of breadcrumbs that he just crunches up into the soup.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh
this will get me through the whole night.
Wonderful.
Wow. It's something else.
Did you know that you know the bartender?
Yeah. Her name is Snow.
Snow. Makes sense.
Yeah, I was here like 3 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that where you were? And you ducked away?
No, I went to see someone else who lives in town. I came here after you know.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I stayed here for a bit. I did did some work and stuff around, just like jobs with a group a bit, and then I stayed here with Ingrel. Shit.
Ingrel. Who's
Yeah.
Ingrel?
She hired us, I guess.
Oh, okay.
We were a thing kind of for a while, so I stayed here so I know it pretty well.
I've never been. I'd heard of Tialmo, and Ischion was my next stop after Wulfar if I hadn't heard anything with my prophecy, but of course I ran headlong into it, so I didn't ever end up making it. But here we are, so it's a first time for everything.
Yeah, I kind of don't really think about this part of my life much anymore, but it was where I met you all, obviously, and stuff.
It is strange to think that we all had lives before Blackwater. It feels like, for me at least, my life almost started different, anew when I started, when even before Blackwater was Blackwater, that first night I met everyone. And though this party does look a little different than that first one I met that first night, it is Blackwater, true and true.
Yeah, it's feels like I've lived a lot of lives, you know? Kind of.
We all have different hats or faces we put on. I am a very different person at Filenis or Caracal or Aesiononyx. I am a different person with Kokani. Still me, but everyone sees different sides, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't know. It's odd that we're back here. I guess I had been thinking about. I had my life. Had it. I
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I had my Blackwater. I was happy.
With your order?
Yeah. So it's...
And that was ended for you, not your choice.
No. I don't talk about her that often, but I think about her all the time. It's you know, when I talk about Kamea and how, if ever, I would leave her, like if I die or, you know, you always tell me that life doesn't end after.
It's just another chapter, a transition, a page turn.
What do I do about Taya? I love her. I do. I love her, and I think about her all the time. But I was the love of her life, and then now I don't.
You remember my wedding gift, right?
Yeah.
Tia knows.
No, I know she knows. Just the feelings are messy sometimes.
They're raw. She was ripped away from you without your choice in the matter. I don't know what happens after you die and stay dead. I don't know what that's like. Granted, I've only died once and was taken to her grace and then returned. But there is a story that Hardy used to tell us. It is a scripture. It's told in a song of the end of your life And the transition through death, like walking through the desert of the Amonkhet. Time feels irrelevant. And when you find where you are supposed to go, whether that is through the guidance of her grace or the call from some other part of this very complex and sprawling cosmos, it is an oasis that arrives in front of you. Kokanee and I always joke that, well, not really joke, it is more of a wish, I suppose. That it was especially prominent when one of us was going to outlive the other. Me. Outlive him. That he would wait on our favorite part of our beach, near Karenin, or near Wulfrene. And he would wait there, some version of that beach. And I would come find him.
It's beautiful.
But of course I don't know what that's like. I don't know if the Kokanee I would meet, or if I would meet him, would be the one who is partner to me, who loves me. There may be, when you die, when it is your time, it may be before Kamea or after. You may see her again. I have to believe that we do. We have to be confident that the things that we hold close to us in life will be present for us in death. Otherwise, the potential is so lonely. You will see who you are meant to see. Whether that is Kamea or Taya, or both, or neither. I don't know. But it will be who you're meant to see. You will go to the place you're meant to go. Where you are loved. In a way that feels good by you. With the person or persons you're supposed to be there with. I can imagine that Taya, knowing what she knows now, that her grace granted Taya and your order presence at your wedding, that she would not interfere. She understands, as we all do, that time moves forward. Death is only the end, if you assume the story is about you.
Wish you could have met her.
I would have liked that very much. She obviously had a great impact on you so far. The coughs on a bit of the wine she was drinking.
You got the dust.
Sorry, did some of my dust get in your...
No, it's quite all right. It's a nice flavor. What is that? Granite? Shale?
Oh, no, this is actually some from the Plane of Fire, some Ignis. I've been burning it up. I find it
burns a little bit. It
soaks up real nice.
It's not altogether unpleasant. But I can imagine, Kelly, everything that you were in your relationship with Taya has shaped you into the person you are now. One thing that written into the tenets of my order is that we honor death because it juxtaposes the vitality of life. We're not afraid of it because the lives that we lived before it are so rich, so full, and people move in and out of them. You have moved in and out of two people's lives, and this is just here in Tialmo, and they are changed by you.
Yeah, it kind of sucked when I was here.
I can imagine. It was not the Kelly that Taya knew, or the Kelly we know now.
No. How much does Nappy know? Like, I know about Drew, and I know about her being connected to Nappy. How much do I know about that?
I know that.
How much does Nappy know about that? Like, where the
Nappy knows that she has bonded souls across the multiverse that are encapsulated in the ring of the multiverse. She has vague recollections of who they are, but does not know, like, she knows who Bix is as a person, but does not know that Bix is one of her bonded souls.
Okay.
Has no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Callie knows that Drew is connected to Nappy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting it all figured out before on another note. Ingrel.
Yes.
When I went to visit her, she was talking about she said a name that I know. But I don't know her, but
someone we should be concerned about?
I don't think so. I told you about Drew from the dream.
If I remember right, you described her to me, yes, and that you met her. I don't know much about her. I don't know anything about her.
Well, Ingrel does. Ingrel knows her. She's real.
So there is a real woman that you have met, but also dreamed of. That you didn't know when you dreamed her.
No.
I've been there, man.
Right. Do we know anyone that... We should find out someone who knows more about dreams than we do. Do you know where or why you dreamed her?
Do I? It's like, I know it was like do I know it was an Adonis thing?
Faint. It's like remembering a dream. Like, that's the kind of, like, it's so intangible, and like you just managed to kind of pull that bit of faint memory, and like you don't really remember the context around it. You have since found out that Adonis has, like, you've worked with Adonis before outside of your regular adventures that he's sort of taken you. So you do know that about Adonis.
I would share the connections that I guess I knew through, or what I thought it was around.
So perhaps something else to talk to Adonis about.
Possibly, yeah.
If his role is more integral to the running of things, then perhaps he knows. Perhaps we ask him when we find that blasted mandolin, so he's not angry at us anymore.
Yes, yeah.
Nebby would take Callie's hand and just kind of hold it. And I know this may sound trite, and I know that this sounds dismissive, and I don't mean it like that, but if you only think about your death, you will miss out on living. You will miss the moments with Kamea and Jar. You will let me think about death for a while. Let me think about that. You focus on living. You let me carry that weight. That is my job.
I know. It's hard.
I know.
I know you do. I know. I don't think I'd make it through it again. Losing an order.
Well, you're not going to lose us.
I know.
Not if I have anything to say about it. And I pour a hefty wine glass for all of us before the lads show up.
I can also.
With that, yep.
I can make thoughts just in one person's head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just in Neppy's head, as like people come in, I guess, and she's like holding Kelly's hand. Kamea and I talked about having more kids.
You just go
as
the last show up.
Comes in first and just goes over to the bards and just like, hey fellas, real weird request.
Yeah, dude, what do you want, man?
Oh my god.
How much you getting paid for tonight?
Like, I don't know, it's like 500 gold pieces, I think, for the 4 of us.
What you guys rock?
Yeah, dude.
That's wild.
We fucking won the Battle of the Bards, dude. We're the house band now.
Oh, sick. You do a Battle of the Bards here?
Yeah.
My friend is bringing in an animal that's
like his instrument is not making noise. It doesn't line up with the music he's playing. He's just twiddling on this sideways cello.
I can't.
What would it take?
Wait, sorry, it's a sideways cello?
Yeah.
Are you saying the bass
large.
player isn't doing anything?
I just wonder if there's any reality in which you just don't play any instruments.
Sorry,
for,
Cody.
like-
It was not meant
I was just checking Twitch to see if he just took us off.
He just unmuted, so I knew he was gonna say something, but it's not
Which
meant to be.
We're not live anymore. He just took us down. He just took us off.
Yeah.
He's canceled Blackwater.
He's canceled live.
Sorry, you were saying? He's like doing some rosin on his fucking.
You know.
What do you
don't worry
want,
about it.
man?
Hey, just don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Actually, no. My friend is bringing in an extremely dangerous animal that is triggered by musicians. So you might, just fair warning, you might want to just play so quietly.
Is this a threat, dude?
No, I think it's more of a professional courtesy. Just like, I don't want to stop you doing what you want to do, but if you play too loud, you might get attacked by a piece of furniture.
What's going on?
If you want the music to be quieter, just ask, man.
I try to quickly go from the front door to the upstairs, just trying to straight go to my
Neppy would
room.
absolutely clock what you're.
Hi, Neppy. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No,
Oh,
you
it's moving,
can't.
it's moving.
you
No, no,
can't
it's fine. It's
message
fine. It's
me
You
fine.
play a
in
little
your-
quieter.
You can't.
That's great. No,
message me
he's
in your
already
head.
gone. You can turn it up again. I just needed that for that one
What?
thing. Thanks, man.
I look to like Kale, and as Finin just like books it up the stairs, he called me in his head and said that he apologized and said he was sad. He needed it because he was sad. What happened?
Yeah, he's got a. We know what mimics are at this point. Have we met a mimic?
No,
got
we've
a-
never met a mimic in this campaign.
Never met a
You would
mimic.
know. You've
No.
heard about mimics.
I've read books, and let me tell you, I'm gonna increase my book reading rate coming up. That's a little me side project.
What
But
is happening?
we've got a
What?
mimic on the squad.
I'm sorry, you have what?
Yeah, I figured it was about time that we had a
tame mimic.
a tame mimic.
Tame
He's
mimic.
our mascot. His name is Chester, and we'd be really thrilled for you to meet him. Come on upstairs,
At this point,
everybody.
you hear loudly, no biting, Chester.
He's like up in your room, Finin. Chester is awake and kind of like looking and sort of bouncing around from side to
I
side.
throw him some dried meat.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
and then he like bounces up to you, and you watch as his smile kind of goes wide. And that's where we're gonna take our break.
Oh my god!
Let me spend all this money to get attacked.
Oh no.
Remember, whatever we do, we don't kill him. We move him to a safe place.
That's honestly so funny. We don't kill him, we give him to someone more responsible.
Do you really? Dear God. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us so far. We are going to take a very quick break while we consider our choices. In the matter.
If I could buy a mimic in real life, I would.
I know.
My
I know.
God.
And our emotional support mimic. We are going to be back in a quick 7-ish minutes, 8-ish minutes. Yeah, grab yourself a beverage and some food. Preferably don't make yourself the food in case there's a pet mimic in your house that you didn't know about. And we will see you very soon.
Also,
Bye,
I
guys.
love bass players. Love you, Cody.
See you very soon.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor for tonight's episode, Legendcraft. Legendcraft is a Canadian woodworking company that makes D&D and tabletop gaming tables and accessories. They are a couple of passionate crafters that create items that will instantly become a highlight of any tabletop or RPG player's game night. An absolute favourite of mine is the Mountain King board gaming table. This table is bonkers cool, looking like it is straight out of a Dwarven King's Hall. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen. We feel really good about endorsing this Canadian business that brings so much passion into something we care so deeply about. So head over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca to have a look at what they're making and let them know that Blackwater sent you. And if any of you fall in love with any of their amazing products, you can go to their website and use the promo code Blackwater for 5% off. It supports a Canadian business and also helps support our stream in this crazy D&D game we love. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
The best part is he knows how to time the countdown so that I guess he just chooses.
He just gets to,
hits the button.
Cody gets to control it.
There's no countdown.
He
is the countdown.
Countdown when the video ends, when he's going to switch us back to. Anyway, we love our producer, Cody. They're just the best.
And I love bass players. I just want to say that again. I really love bass players.
Where do we leave off? Adam was rolling up a new character.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
this is actually where I reveal that Tim and I have been working together for a while for Finin to be retired.
Moment. So as you watch as Chester kind of has this wide smile, the tongue kind of snakes out and goes right up the side of your face.
Sticky, bud. I do. Hi. And I'm going to give him a weird, chest hug.
He watches his many eyes blink, and he kind of wraps his tongue around your shoulders.
Right. Your name is Chester, and we're best friends now.
Kind of hops around.
I don't know where to put you. We travel so much.
Kind of you watch as he kind of hops between your feet, kind of sideways.
Are you, this is a real discussion with the team. I don't regret buying you, but I didn't think it through. And it's a real hard place to be in, but I love you.
You see a little bit of the tongue is sort of hanging out as he sort of looks up at you
Oh no.
I'm real glad that I have you. But this may be...
Is this a little idiot? Is this a little idiot?
Absolutely a little idiot.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I think I have a solution, but Trixie is gonna kill me.
No.
Just while we're gone, just popping by. Sure, she'll be fine with it.
You're gonna get a dog, and then you're gonna make your girlfriend take care of your dog.
Yeah, that is the best solution that I can come up with right now.
Oh no.
So are we all downstairs, or I think
I think we're heading up to
I am drink in hand, wondering what. Yeah, I'm walking upstairs.
Is Kale there? Has Kale gone upstairs, or is Kale still downstairs?
I would sort of be following at the back, so I'd be pretty easy to grab if you wanted to grab me.
Letters and Neppy, I assume, and Clack are up in front.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably grab you just to ask if you want to look at the book, but I want to know what happens with the mimic.
So you two hang back a bit as Neppy, you and Letters and Clack all kind of head into your rooms.
So yeah, look at this.
What?
How's it doing, Finin?
What is this?
He's really friendly. His name is Chester. Here, and I'm gonna throw a piece of meat up in the air.
And you watch as the whole thing just opens and just
Terrific.
I'm sorry, what?
It was a real bargain. I would have been losing money if I didn't buy him.
He spent 10,000 gold pieces.
8,000 and some Saracite.
Where are we going to put him?
I don't know, my room?
Him?
Yeah, I think so. Are you a him? I shake its side. It's very hard to tell.
How are we going to get it back to wherever you plan to put this? That's a legitimate question.
Yeah,
Because
I know. I didn't think about it when I bought it. And
of course.
But I don't regret buying it.
No, certainly not.
I love Chester.
I think it's clear
Yes.
that Chester will be pivotal for this next leg of our adventure, and we're all very excited to have the extra help as we deal with all this political intrigue on the Vampire Island.
Absolutely. So Chester
like-
will be coming with us for
Well,
all
we don't
legs?
have time or the slots to waste heading back to Wulfrene, so yeah.
I can take us back to Wulfrene in the morning with word of recall, and then you can take us everywhere we need
No,
to
you
go.
don't have the slots
No.
for that. We're gonna need to bring Chester
Absolutely
to
not
the
true.
island. No, this is the best move.
I don't have the ability to bring us to the island if we go back in the morning.
Yeah. If we go back, that'll fuck up my whole teleportation ability.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm really just so tired right now.
Just sleep. We'll go back in the morning. You can teleport us from Wulfrene.
No, but what if we come across like a vampire and we need to
magic
teleport
stuff.
to the other side of them?
No,
and,
I
like,
understand, Clark.
I
No.
will teleport like on my hands and knees behind the vampire, and then Kale needs to teleport in front of him and push him.
It's a classic
teletop.
teleporting.
I am only
move.
okay with this. I am only okay with this. If we... No, I don't know if there's any way that I am okay with this, but it's going to happen anyway because Finin loves Chester.
He's
Looking
my best
for
friend now.
if we're looking for a safe place to keep him, I know a spot, but you'll never be able to see him again.
I don't, Letters, why don't you want
What
me
if-
to have
what
this
if
friend?
No.
No,
I
no.
want you to have a friend, but I want him more.
What about if we go back to Wulfrene, we instruct Curtis and give him a job to love and care for Chester in your stead until you return.
Yeah.
We'll make it so that Curtis will make sure to have things that are of your scent nearby so that Chester recognizes your scent and does not become unfamiliar with you. So that when you return home, Chester will be the loving mimic you have known him to be for the last 2 hours.
Yeah,
Wasted
that's my
opportunity.
solution.
Chester
Also,
should come
letters.
Yeah.
If I don't know how this works, but if it turns out that mimics reproduce asexually, you can have the first of Chester's children.
I'll hold you to it.
I 100%. If he has a little litter of mimiclings,
What
you
if-
get the first one.
That's great.
Goddess grace. So we're taking Chester back to Wulfrene, is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
Can't. Don't have
Directly to
spells
Chlor.
for it.
Directly to Chlor.
Please.
I can think of a lot of situations where,
Can we?
say, we have someone watch an area for 12 hours and then report back to us. We now know the way that people move there, and we could put a secret little chest in that area. And what if that chest eats people?
What if they kill it?
I don't want Chester in danger. Letters.
What if they kill him?
Okay, all right. Pretty bad
Just
mascot.
Clack walks over to you, Finin.
look. If we have to take him to Chlor, I will make it my personal mission to make sure he's safe.
I
Okay?
give Clack a hug. Thanks, buddy. I really need this right now.
Oh my god.
It's
No,
not that-
sorry for the visual. Finin, as they walked in, Finin was sitting
Oh, yeah, on the
with his like legs in a circle and Chester in the middle of his legs, and he's like playing with Chester.
All I'm saying is
Alright,
that
alright.
I love this for you, Finin. I think this is wonderful. Having a companion of sorts is wonderful on all fronts. I would just worry about Chester's safety if he were to accompany us to.
I am 100% against that plan. I want to drop Chester off. I was thinking, Cotis is a great idea. I was thinking to ask Trixie as well, but the Cotis is a great idea.
Cotis.
I'll have to
Perfect.
bring some stuff down from my room. I'll have to like turn off my room a little
Yes.
bit.
Let us do
so
that
it's
in the
not so
morning
dark.
after
Yeah.
we sleep here.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
so sleepy. Let's go to bed.
bedtime. Neppy does not sleep in the same room as the mimic at all.
Else.
I am
Eric,
going to.
can I?
I'm going to move my bed in front of the door
Okay.
so that I can put in my earphones.
You're gonna sleep silently in the room with your new
Mimic?
mimic.
I'll put one in and I'll leave the other out. and then I'll click, and then I'll sleep with my ear down on the pillow that doesn't have the headphone in, and then I cast darkness before I go to sleep.
Do you blow the whistle before you go to sleep?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
You watch as Chester kind of like hops up, like kind of next to your bed, and as you blow it, he just back into that. It looks just like any other chest.
And then I put him in the bed with me, and I fall asleep cuddling Chester.
All right, and you all take your long rest.
We do.
And you
wait. I think there was some space for the horny book.
It was the horny book stuff.
Oh yes.
Not the horny
Before-
book.
Callie, you grab Kale in the hallway as everyone's kind of heading to bed.
Mhm. Do you want to look at the book?
Yeah, let's go. You got your room by yourself, right?
Yeah, room by myself. So we can do that.
We'll go and sneak in and take a look at the book.
Yeah, sounds great. So we'll go to my room.
All right. You both head into Callie's room.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You look at the book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We
Okay.
look at the book.
I'll have you both make charisma saving throws.
Oh no. You get my +4 though, Kale.
It's true.
Ooh.
Again. Talked about it on stream that I keep closing D&D Beyond. Still closed it though.
31.
31.
It was big.
I have a +9 and I get her +4.
27.
Okay. You both kind of flip through and you see some really interesting, exciting, different opportunities that you'd never even considered before.
Oh my god.
I never considered hanging upside down, but it changes everything.
Do we
And,
know we make a Christmas saving throw?
no.
No. Okay.
No, you're engrossed by the book. But you kind of get through probably about 10 pages before and there's vivid descriptions too of sort of step-by-step breakdowns of how to achieve these things and what your optimal outcomes are and common pitfalls and things like that.
Yep.
And after about 10 minutes you both kind of feel sort of sated in a way, and you comfortably kind of acknowledge to each other we'll close the book for that for now.
Okay.
We've got to get down there as soon as we can.
I don't know how we would. I don't know. I was gonna ask him, but I didn't want to give up any secrets.
Yeah, no, I want to go, but I want to go sort of on my terms. I don't want to owe anyone anything, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know how because we know it's the abyss, right?
He is in the abyss, yes.
I don't know how we'd get to the abyss. I've been in the abyss.
We need the talisman.
It doesn't go to the abyss.
Oh, we need someone who can plane shift us there.
Yeah.
Maybe Nippy can take us. We just have to think of something to tell her.
I don't think Nippy would take us.
Okay, hear me out.
I've been to the abyss, so.
Yeah, but you can't plane shift.
I know I can't plane shift.
So listen, hear me out. We show her the book. She's been away for a while. Maybe she wants to, spice things up when she gets back. We show her the book.
Right.
Maybe she wants to come with.
Do you want me to go get her? I can go get her.
It's I'm torn, right? Because sometimes you get fun Neppy and sometimes you get mom Neppy. And I don't know who we're going to get. She has been drinking. And she's been wearing the talisman for quite a while.
Wearing the talisman. I'll go get Neppy. I'll go
Okay, let's go get Neppy. Let's go.
Okay, you wait here. You wait here with the book. I'm gonna go get Neppy. I'm gonna knock on Neppy's door.
Also, Team Epic Productions, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome
Hello,
in.
welcome into the
Fantastic
chaos.
timing. Welcome. Neppy would be in her room praying.
Oh
before
no.
bed, as she does every night. But you wouldn't see that behind the door because the door would be closed.
No, I wouldn't. I'm gonna knock on the door. Callie's also been drinking. It's fine.
Neppy comes to the door. Is everything all right?
Can I show you? Can I show you something?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, can Kayla?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Kayla and I just want to show you something.
All right.
So you
Should I be?
Just come with me.
Okay.
Just come with me. Just come with me. And I'm just gonna grab her and I'm gonna bring her to my room.
Yeah.
Like,
I go in.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring.
Hi. What's going on?
Kind of sitting on the bed.
This feels like an intervention of some kind. Have I done something wrong?
No. We want to show you something.
Yeah, take a quick page through this book.
I would recognize what Kale showed. I know what he showed me the back page of this book that I translated for him. Or no, he showed me the words. What is it?
I got this book, remember when we were at the bar?
Yes.
It's got some wonderful stuff in it, but we need your help a little bit. But you won't understand until you've actually had a little read.
You just have
Once you've had a little bit of a read, you'll understand. So just before we ask you a favor, just have a quick page through the book.
It's wild because Neppy trusts you both so much.
I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm not asking you to do
so
anything.
much.
Do anything wrong. We're just
In my
asking you to look
mind,
through
in
the
my
book.
mind, I'm just asking you to look through a book.
We
I don't
just
know
want
the
your
book's
help
cursed.
with the book.
Neppy,
I don't know.
loving you and thinking that she. No, I just need
Don't
to
make-
narrate
don't
this
make
process.
No,
for
don't
you.
make this. Don't make this like that. I don't know.
I
I don't know the
also.
book's cursed.
No, because
I think I'm sharing a
if that
secret
was
with
if that
you.
was true, they wouldn't show Neppy the book in order to get Neppy to do the favor.
Neppy thinking that Neppy would look at the book because she wants to help. Neppy would look at the book because she wants to help.
You make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Does Neppy get Callie's bonus?
Well, I don't know she's making it, so I'm not going to take it away from her. It's not going to be a thing that I.
Okay. I rolled a natural 18.
Okay.
So at least a 22.
It's a +7, so it's a 25.
29. Yeah. 29 because of the Callie's bonus.
Yeah, it would be 29.
You see this simple leather-bound book. You take a flip through some of the pages, and you pretty quickly you get a sense of what this book's all about. And it is illuminating.
Neppy's like not a prude. She's for sure not a prude, but it's a lot.
Also,
that's a
It's
lot.
It's a lot.
This lovely lady has been with one person in her whole life. Like that is it.
Here's my question, Em, because earlier this day, Letters was talking about a theory that Kale and Callie were involved, and now Kale and Callie have brought you into a room privately to read a book about sex positions.
I would say that this is
about so much more than just sex position.
This is obviously a meta, but like in my head, Neppy would Neppy knows that Kale's relationship is a very open one with Adonis, and that's so great for them. Neppy would trust that Callie is making the best decisions for her and Kamei. He's never discussed the patterns of their relationship. Neppy would never think that they're trying to bring her into something. That Neppy's got her 1%. Neppy's pretty strongly monogamous. Like that is it. So she would never think that they're trying to bring her into something.
So what do you think?
What do you think? Do you
It's
see?
Did you see him?
You get to the end of the book and there's no portrait.
See who?
You didn't. You didn't
the
see it?
prince?
No.
The prince. Is this what you were talking to me about before? The Prince of Pleasure?
Yeah, he's the one who wrote the book.
He wrote this book.
Yeah, I mean, he knows all of the forbidden positions.
Right. How do you know that?
I don't think she saw him kill. It's fine. It's okay.
What do you mean you didn't see him?
What is happening?
Nothing.
He's.
No, I'd like to.
Do I see him on the last page? If I go to the last page, is he there?
Yeah.
He's right there.
There's nothing on the page in front of me.
I'd see him too on the last page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there. So listen, this is why we've come to you, because
I have such a question, because I know where are we in the wanting her to help us, because we know that we have to get, but if she doesn't see him, would Callie be like
that would twinge to you as like
if she doesn't see him, so I wouldn't. No, it's Kale, it's okay. I'm gonna close the book and I'm gonna be like, no, Kale, it's okay. It's okay if you don't see him. And I'm gonna take the book.
I don't understand. I mean,
But she's all right.
No,
I'm your ride.
Stop, okay. Kale.
If something is wrong, please just let me help you.
Nothing's wrong.
Nothing's wrong.
Everything's
Nothing's
fine.
wrong.
I'd like to illustrate to you exactly what's happened within the last 5 minutes. You have secretly pulled me out of my room. You've brought me in here in hushed tones, asked me to read this book in front of you, which is fine.
Yeah.
Asked me about the Prince of Pleasure, who you can apparently see that I can apparently cannot, which is not the first time you've asked me about the Prince of Pleasure.
It's just,
I am your ride. I don't understand.
No.
Like ride or die. Like you're our homie.
Our group. We're a trio. The three of us.
Like you're part of our
Nebby
club.
puts the book down.
We're in
on the
table. We're all.
Callie has the book. You don't have the book.
I have the I took the book and I closed it.
Nebby steps backward. There was obviously a reason you brought me in here. And if it was a joke, then I'm not laughing.
It wasn't a joke. There's no joke.
It feels like I'm on the outside of something and you
didn't see him. So
if you saw him,
if you saw him, we could. If you saw him, we could talk more. But it's okay.
We'll try again. You can take a look again another night. Maybe you'll see him, and then we can go from there.
I don't think I want to. Thank you. If I can help you in some way, but if this is,
I looked at Callie.
I feel very much like I've been brought into something and then purposefully excluded from it. I don't like this.
I can't make you see him. He's right. He's in the book.
You're talking in vagaries that I don't understand. Please be plain with what you're saying, and then perhaps I can help or something. But you've brought me in here for a reason, and you're purposefully just not telling me something. So if that's it, then I'll go.
I needed you to see him in the book for you to help, but you didn't see him. So the only way you'd be able to help is if you saw him. So you'd have to look again to try and see him. But you can't help unless you see him. And I can't make you see him.
We're not meaning to exclude you. We tried to include you.
It's all fine. Well, if I can't see him, then I can't be of help. So, have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Good night.
Happy with leave.
Shit, that didn't go well.
No. I just can't. I don't know how to.
I mean, we don't have to take her. She can just get us to the right plane.
We can't just be like, hey, Nappy, you want to take us to the abyss?
Well, no, we can't, because she's way too suspicious after that.
Yeah. Also, if the two of us walked up to Nappy and were like, hey, Nappy, you want to take us to the abyss? There's no way we can make her not suspicious.
You know who else can plane shift?
Who?
Letters.
But he doesn't like people, like hair.
He needs them hairy. I'm sure this stuff can be
plenty of diagram, like each.
I'm sure this can be applied to.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is
like
not
they
excluding.
all have sort of variations. Like each kind of like page has the position, but then also like every kind of variant that you would need to satisfy.
Tim,
Is there a
what-
Garistro?
Tim,
Is there a
what-
Garistro page, Tim?
Tim, what
you
do
haven't read
I?
the book.
Tim,
Mhm.
do I know any? Is there anyone here that I would know that could plane shift? Can Ingrel plane shift? Do I know anyone?
No, Ingress
No.
cannot plane
Can Snow plane shift?
Oh, no, Snow can't. You would know there is somebody in Tialmo who is quite well known for their kind of interplanar travel. Olio Triboli, who runs the Triboli way station. He is like, that's sort of his. He has portals everywhere, or almost everywhere.
So there's someone here that would.
I mean, that you would know about Olio.
I
that
would
he
know.
has,
I would
like-
know that Olio would have a.
You're not sure if he can go to the abyss, but
I know someone here who can plane shift. Like not right now, but I know someone here. So if you can get me back here, I can probably get us there.
Okay. Next opportunity we get.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I should probably sleep in a different room. Otherwise, definitely that would get out of hand
Probably.
with the
yeah.
rumors. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to, because it's the evening, and we're about to long rest. I'm going to teleport to my room, so I don't have to walk down the hallway.
How familiar is Kale with his room that he's only
Listen,
been in for a couple minutes?
absolutely roll on that table.
Yeah.
Roll a D100, baby.
Dear God. We're so.
Fucking, you're going
where's the
straight
table?
into a volcano boss.
Okay, no. Roll.
Listen,
one.
at worst, I'm going into the wall. It's not like I'm.
You viewed it once. You got in there and then you immediately stole over to Cal.
But I put my stuff down,
yeah, you
I put
viewed
my
it once.
stuff
so I'm
down.
teleporting to my
Wait.
stuff.
Fucking casually.
Oh no.
Viewed once. That's even lower odds. See,
Dear
casually.
God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, I wouldn't do it if it was that the case.
Do it. No,
Nah,
do
you already
it.
said
No,
it,
this is
coward.
the lava. This is the
One play,
lava
one
situation
play.
all over
Do
again.
it. Do it. Do it. Do
No, the
it.
lava was a decent idea with a bad roll. This is just a bad idea.
The lava was a bad idea.
We
Lava was a bad
accidentally
idea.
ended up in the lava. We were trying to get somewhere else on the map.
Okay, so I have to go 74 to
No, no,
100.
no. Giannis is talking about the time that he tried to swim through lava. That was a bad idea.
And you guys encouraged me.
Yeah.
I
Um,
didn't. I didn't encourage you.
70
didn't, and I'm not
basically,
now.
I have to. Okay.
This is good.
Okay, so the first one is a 7.
Okay.
So
Oh.
I have to just roll higher than a 3 on the next dice.
Nah,
Totally possible.
Oh yeah.
absolutely possible.
I would say probable.
It's a 4.
So close.
You're just on target. As you're like, I think I know where I'm going, and you arrive in your room
Oh my God.
in typical Gale fashion. I'll just trust fall.
You trust fall through. Yeah.
Trust fall on his own
You
magic.
arrive in your
Trust
room.
falling through life.
Yeah. Trustful.
You all take your long rests.
Love
and
that.
Wake up the
Hell
next
yeah.
morning, fully rested.
When Neppy would go downstairs for breakfast
Mhm.
next morning.
Yeah,
Coffee.
there is kind of a continental breakfast that's served. One of the tables you can see has been transformed into kind of a buffet style.
I would I would head down and find Neppy.
All right.
find her with like a quite a large breakfast, and like a very steaming hot cup of like black coffee.
About last night. I just wanted to apologize if that was weird for you. It's a long story. I didn't want you to feel like you were excluded. It was our attempt to include you, but if you don't get it, it's hard to include you. If that makes any sense. It was not an act of exclusion. It was an attempt at inclusion, is what I'm trying to say.
I can appreciate if that was your intent.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. All fine. Coffee? Breakfast?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Now,
Happy with
Tim,
it.
did you say buffet?
It is.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Finin
God.
is eating an inappropriate amount of food. His appetite is tripled. He is a teenager.
Just, like,
He is.
going ham. And
I feel like he's getting looks from the owners.
unless you've blown the whistle, it seems like Chester is still asleep.
Interesting. Okay, I'm just holding him in my
Just
arms.
carrying around a chest.
I put plates on him.
Once we would finish breakfast, I can take us home if that is to drop Chester off before we return to Claw.
I have to say goodbye to someone really quick. Is that okay if I just run? I think I would say that at the beginning of breakfast to go run and do that. And like when everyone's down there, and then can I go run as fast as my legs can carry me over to Ingrel and then run back?
Yeah. It takes you about a half an hour to get there and back. But yeah, you go and say your goodbye to Ingrel.
Okay, I'll say goodbye. And that'll be back. And then I will make my way back to where we were. Can I stop by Oleag's?
You want to
This
stop
says-
by where?
Oleag? Is that
Oh,
Oleag?
yeah. Oleo?
Yeah, Oleo. Can I
Yeah, you
stop
want
by
to stop by the way station?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
Just
you
wanna
can
pop in.
take a little detour over to the way station, and you can see the it's like a large, it's like a 3-story building, and there's like a large kind of desk in the middle, and you can see there's like things being loaded. It's a fairly large building, and there are portals kind of all the way around this circular building, and people kind of loading stuff and carts and things like that, and are being loaded and unloaded. And you can see in this kind of middle section, you can see Oleo Triboli, and there's kind of stacks of papers and there's maps and things like that around.
I'm gonna go right up to Oleo.
What can I do for you?
I'm inquiring about getting somewhere, not today, but just for future reference. Do you have any way to get to the abyss?
What do you want to do in the abyss?
I have to meet a friend that is there.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I could get you to the abyss. It's a one-way ticket, though. You gotta get yourself out.
I could get myself out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be. You want me to draw up the contract, or?
We won't be going today,
Okay.
but I'll come back.
All
Come
right.
back. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
You're open whenever, or
We're open 24/7, baby.
24/7.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
people got places to go. It's always afternoon somewhere.
Do you have a card that I could take?
Yeah, I got a card around here. Starts opening drawers and pulls out kind of a circular card. You can see has like it's almost like one of those paint wheels that you can like turn, but you can see it's got like names of different places all around it. Here you go, and it's got his
Thank
name
you.
on it.
Okay, I'd pop that in my bag and then I'd go back to where the group is. And
All right.
Snow is there. I told
Yeah,
Snow,
Snow
I'd
is
say
there.
goodbye to her. I'm gonna also say goodbye to Snow.
All right, and she thanks you for remembering this time
I had
with
to...
a wink.
Okay. And then I'd go back to the group.
All right.
Simba. All right, let's.
I-
do this.
Thank you.
I am scared to go home, and it's only because of my impulsiveness that we have to. So I'm sorry about that, but I don't want to be there long. I know this is my fault that we're going back, but
It's not your fault. We are
well,
going back. No.
It's not your fault. You're just directly responsible.
Fault
Right.
implies that there is ill feelings about it. I have no
there
ill feelings.
is ill feelings about it from my end.
From you, yes, but not
Okay,
from
so
the
from
rest
your
of
point
us.
of view, it is your fault.
Yeah.
Would you like to stay at Karenin? The rest of us can.
No, that would be incredibly dangerous. It's within running distance.
Running distance. Right.
If I'm left alone,
I'll go kill my dad.
Do you want to go in the bag? In the hole?
No, I don't. I just
I
want
can
to
keep you in the hole.
I just want to be with my friends. But
All right.
I want my friends to be aware
We'll
of
teleport
I'm
to
at.
Blackwater Keep. You stay within arm's length of all of us, and then we teleport out.
I mean,
I'd like that.
I'll kill your dad if you want.
It's very kind of you to offer, but not right now.
Such a bold offer.
A problem, though, if we're going directly to Blackwater Keep, I can't take us back. Because mine only gets us to Karenin.
Karenin is fine. I just want to be close with you a lot.
Right, then it will take a walk into town. So,
That's fine.
okay. Then I take us to Karenin via word of recall.
All right. So you arrive back in Karenin and head over to Blackwater Keep. As you, Finin, you notice, you hear this as you get closer to Blackwater Keep. You can hear like you can hear a stomach rumbling, and it is not yours.
I blow my whistle and I hey, meat, have meat.
Eats it up.
Sorry, buddy. You doing all right?
Kind of turns around, like kind of in your arms, like drooling. And as you arrive back at Blackwater Keep,
Should probably tell Kotis.
Kotis!
hello. Kind of peeks over the railing. I heard
Hi.
you come in.
Hi, Kotis.
Hey.
I have a favor
Whoa.
to ask.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a mimic. It's Chester. His name is Chester.
Okay.
I kind of made an impulse buy.
All
We got a
right.
lot on.
Hey.
And I'm gonna have him. He's gonna live in my room, but he does need to be taken on walks and like let out occasionally and fed.
Okay.
I'm gonna deactivate my room so that it doesn't make it dark, so
Okay.
you can see. But I was wondering if you would be able to do that on the occasion, just to pop your head in. I got this whistle that
Yeah.
makes him sleep if in case he's like being rowdy.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and I passed the whistle to.
Goes like, okay. And he kind of like comes down and he like squats down in front of Chester. Hey, bud.
I know that squad.
I'm not gonna try to be your dad, but in this house, when he's not around, you gotta listen to me, okay? You see Chester, he's gonna make an animal handling check. He rolled a natural 18.
Oh!
You see Chester kind of like
I'll
just
be-
brings his tongue back in, lick, and he hops over.
Be good, Chester. I'm gonna run up to my room real quick so it's not perpetually dark. And I sprint up my
He
room.
kind of like, you watch his Kotis is kind of petting him, and he gives him a little bit of meat, and Chester seems pretty happy.
I run up to my room and I just like deactivate the enchantment so that it's a regular bedroom. You see
yeah.
Like anyone who sees inside, it is so sparse. There are no decorations. There is it's so utilitarian. It's just like a bed and some sigils that he uses to activate darkness.
Okay. Great. So do you want me to keep him in your room?
Yeah, if he can live in my room, but I think he needs to go out sometimes and be fed.
And the
whatnot.
whistle is for what?
Makes him sleep, makes him go, and I'm like, I blow the whistle, and then I blow the whistle again. See, real easy stuff. Thank you,
Okay,
Kotis.
cool. Yeah, I'll probably train up the ghosts too. They'll
Yeah, that would be great.
yeah, they can't
Yeah.
leave the castle, but
And they can't
just
be
for
eaten
around
by
the
a
house.
mimic, so
exactly.
that kind of
Exactly.
works. Yeah.
Yeah, and I will warn the Petch. They I don't see them a lot, but I will warn them.
Yeah, please do. And I think the pet will be really excited. They love anything that is like capable of eating large creatures.
Yeah, those guys are freaks.
I have a question. Like, how big is Chester?
Chester is like about 3 feet wide. So he's fairly big and about 2.5 feet deep.
Like a
And
travel
probably about-
trunk? Like
that? Like that?
Yeah.
I'm looking at our toy chest. One of our daughter's toy chests.
pretty
That's
big.
so big.
Which toy chest did you point at, just so I also know this?
The one with the drawers in it.
Drawers in
Go next to the
like
window.
Oh my
bins, the
God.
bins. Yeah, yeah.
No, thank you.
Nice, yeah.
So big.
All right, little buddy. And he kind of like ushers him up the stairs.
Y'all ready to go to Clore?
yeah, let's go to Clore.
Yeah.
Thank you
Guys
for that.
heading out?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Thank you,
Be
Coaches.
safe.
Be safe, Kotis.
All right,
Be
Zimzella
safe,
Bim.
Chester.
You arrive.
I focus on the fucking rock that I got from the attic.
Yeah,
Made
you
myself
arrive
very familiar.
back in Clore. And as you arrive, Finin, Clack kind of pulls you over to the side.
Hey, man. I know it's from one pet owner to another. I know it's never easy to say goodbye, but he's in good hands.
Are you talking about the sand spider?
No, I'm not talking about anything.
What pet? No, because like we're pet owners now.
Yeah, I'm talking about
so-
this. I'm talking about
Ah,
this
yeah.
spider.
Yeah. I'm really glad that you have that, by the way. That's a great
Yeah, thank you.
it was a very smart investment choice.
I think it's gonna pay real big dividends.
Real dividend. It's also very I'm sure it's very cute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We should have
Playdates?
maybe play dates. I don't know. I don't know how that'll work out.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works out well, but
We
I think Chester's very
we
well trained.
we wanna sort of socialize him.
No, 100%.
her. We want to
the
socialize her so she gets comfortable around.
more domesticated, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think that's a great idea. I would love to do that.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Good chat, Finin.
Thanks, Clark.
So you are back in Clore, in the attic. What would you like to do?
We have been asked to, when we were ready, touch base with Colton at Bastard Brian's, and then perhaps make our way from there. We will need to get Dara as well. I say this do we have brain?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I say this that we need to go to Bastard Brian's. We need to get Dara, and then I believe that we are at nightfall to make our way over to. With the time difference, Tim, like what time is it? Is it like
it's
midday?
like midday. Yeah.
Well, I could just call Dara, and then we could all just hang out at Bastard Brian's until it's time to boogie.
All right, that sounds fine with me.
I'll cast sending. Dara, it's letters. The plan is happening. Meet us at Bastard Brian's. Hope you're well. Later.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Fuck yeah. Part 1 of the plan complete.
Right.
Head.
So
We head
you
over to
all-
Do
Bastard
we
Brian's.
want to look different?
100%.
Yes.
Seeming.
All right.
And I just make everyone look really nondescript.
This is the place we were, and we met Kane the first time.
No, that's the Velvet Shackles, the brothel. We're going to Bastard Brian's, which is the Stalker's Pact bar.
I make everyone look like dirty pirates.
Dirty pirates.
Yeah.
As you all walking on the streets, full of dirty pirates. Again, kind of a gloomy day in Azura as you all walk over to Bastard Brian's, and you rendezvous with.
We've only been here maybe 2-3 days. There hasn't been a lot of sunlight here, has there, in the couple of days?
None.
Woofdy. I didn't put that together until just now.
Weird coincidence.
Weird coincidence.
What?
Vampires.
Vampires
What? No.
And
No
lack of
sun?
sun. No sun.
I see.
So we walk into we go up to the door at the Stalker's Pact.
Can't
Yeah.
believe you made me look like Elizabeth Swan. That's so cool.
You head in and you rendezvous with Colton, and you let him know that you're ready to go. And he sends word through his kind of channels to Glade, and he lets you know where Glade is intending to meet you when you're ready to go. It's just outside of the city, a little bit to the south. There's a number of along the coastline. He kind of marks it out on a rough kind of napkin map, so you know where to go. And you spend the day kind of hanging out until nightfall, and you begin making your way down to the shoreline.
Do we spend more than 8 hours?
Yes, you
I would reapply seeming then.
Okay.
I'm assuming in that time I'd get that
a
spell
short
slot
rest.
back just from short resting.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
Cool. Yeah.
And Dara arrives as well. Do you want Dara to go with you?
Dara, would you like to come with us?
I don't know. You all seem pretty capable. I don't know that I'm as strong as all of you, and I wouldn't want you to have to worry about me.
Dara, if we came across a keyhole to the study. Would you be able to spot that, being a member of the Order of the Key?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't worry about it then. That's you never been to the study?
No.
Oh,
We're talking in our heads, all right?
sure, yeah.
I saw it the first time, and I can probably get us in there
Great.
if I look hard enough.
Dara doesn't have any
I can
expertise
also-
about Ioun
if we-
shit that we don't already have.
If we see any suspicious keyholes, I can true sight.
Yeah, Dara, sounds like we're all covered. Just dotting my T's and bringing you here. Just want to say goodbye. You've been
Is
super
there
big
anything
help.
you need from us? Anything that we can do to support you?
No. I'll probably head back to the temple. I know it's safe.
Okay. You'll be all right.
I think so.
Okay. Is there anyone else you're have us look out for? Bix is obviously on our radar.
No,
They're all gone?
I can think of.
All right. There was Tim, and this is me as Emma, there was a reason we needed to talk to Dara, that she was going to come with us or something. Like, I didn't pull that out of my butt.
So I don't think the plan was ever
Okay.
for her to come. Because she's not
Apologies
as
then.
strong as all of you. Like,
No.
it's a pretty big ask for her to come with you guys.
No, I
If
thought
you
she
really
had
want
said
her to
she was
come,
go- I
you
thought
could
she had said
convince her.
she wanted to come with us. That was my
No.
mistake. Then we don't need her here.
No.
And it could have just even been the case that we just sent word to Dara that we were going to go, rather than actually have her come all the way out of the temple or whatever.
fine.
Then we boogie on over to the allotted meeting place.
All right. So you head over, and you kind of wander along to where Colton sent you, and you don't see any boats or anything. As you kind of all look around, you hear kind of a low whistle as you kind of turn, and you see Glade kind of steps out from the tree line. I have the boats here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Born that way. Let's do it.
All right. And he loads you up in 3 canoes, and you begin to make your way across this kind of strait over to the island of Caras. And it takes you quite some time. You leave at probably about, sun goes down about 9 or just before 9. And it takes you probably about 4 hours to cross
Whoever
the
would be
strait.
rowing our boat, I would cast enhance ability for strength on. I think I can upcast that and put it on a
100%
couple
Finin.
different.
Finin is looking to get some fucking reps in.
I'm using Callie and letters also. I think I can upcast it. Enhance ability, yeah, using a thought of, I would cast that at 4th level to catch the 3 people rowing the boats.
So yeah, you make your way across to the other side, and you begin to travel down the shoreline, just off the shoreline, very quickly and quietly. And you watch as Glade kind of pulls ahead in the front boat and takes kind of a steep turn into what you can see is like a little cove that is somewhat protected. You can see there's a number of fallen trees that have fallen around it, so it is quite hidden. And he kind of pulls into there. And he, like, as you all kind of step out, kind of at the edge of the forest on this island, you can see is like pretty thick, and there is a thick fog everywhere. It just permeates this island. So as soon as you kind of get into that tree line, it is like pretty thick fog, very low visibility.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself.
Well, we're definitely going to want to sneak through these trees.
You're about midway down the island on the eastern side.
Like here, for my reference.
Is that Caras, or is the bottom one Caras?
That's Caras.
Yeah.
Is because what we're looking for is the trail where they dragged Ubtao through.
That's correct.
Glade, do we have any sense that that's nearby here? Or?
I think it's a bit farther south.
But this is the safe place to drop the boats?
This is where we can hide the boats. Yeah.
All right, then south it is.
We start trekking that way.
All right.
Quietly.
Let me see if there's anything else.
I'll cast
I
Pass
can-
Without a Trace.
Great. Yeah, that's what I do.
And I realized that I didn't say this out loud, but on stream, but I've said this off stream. I'll cast Pass Without a Trace through the Ironstone because that's what I'm going to start storing in the Ironstone, so that we can stealth real good.
Right. Okay. And my armor now with the Saracite upgrading does not have disadvantage on stealth checks, right, Tim? Yeah. Okay.
23 on stealth.
Oh, it's not advantage. It's just plus 10, right?
Yeah, just plus 10.
Oh, well, that's better. Okay. Plus 1 plus 10, 27.
7. Okay.
33.
33.
37.
What was yours, Kale? And letters.
31.
31.
I rolled a natural 20.
23 for letters. 23.
Nice. Clock got a 27. So yeah, you very quietly make your way under cover of darkness, kind of down the coastline, and you spend another probably 3 hours. You're kind of getting into that, 2, 3 in the morning, as whoever is taking lead, looking for these, kind of where the barges would have brought in, can make either an investigation check or a survival check.
Well, I will give guidance to whoever is doing that.
I will do survival and guidance. Okay. It's pretty good. It's a 23.
Okay. So you start to look along the shoreline and you can see an area where the shoreline kind of goes right up. There's no kind of like soft cliff. It's like, it's just sort of, it slowly ramps up into the forest and there's kind of a wide section of it. And you can see where there is new growth of some of the smaller trees. And it looks like there is a bit of a path that's been sort of cleared and new growth is kind of taken up in its place, as you feel like you can just see the edges of it. And then there is kind of that wall of fog as it looks to move more into the center of the island.
I think it's this way. I keep an eye out though. This fog it's good for an ambush.
I want to try something. I'd like to cast a 3rd level Dispel Magic on the fog that's next to us.
Okay. I'll have you make a spell check.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Ooh. Plus, that's a 20.
A 20. So yeah, you watch as a section of the fog kind of dissipates. But you watch as it doesn't fully disappear. You watch as it kind of shrinks back a bit, and you can see kind of a fairly large section, kind of a clear path into the thick forest.
Different than the Ubtao path?
No, it's that Ubtao path that kind of continues forward. It's dark.
That confirms a suspicion. We got ourselves a magical fog.
There is still like this is essentially the spell is like enhancing the fog to be more like to be
there
thicker.
Is still much more fog around.
But in the space that Letter's cleared, is it like fogless now, or is it like
not
still
totally
foggy?
It's still somewhat foggy.
Yeah.
You can see there is kind of a mist along the ground.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself for Owl's wisdom.
Okay.
Just to have an extra eye out for perception. That's my main intent here.
Okay. So you head into the forest.
This
I'll
is
have
the
you
way.
all
Yeah, please.
Make another stealth check for me, please. It has been passed without a trace less than an hour, right?
Over an hour, but I'll cast from one of my spell slots. I'll cast it again.
Thank you. 22.
34.
18.
With the plus
18.
10.
21. 21.
What
Not a
was yours,
disadvantage anymore.
Yeah,
18.
that's fine.
18. Okay. So you make your way, and after about an hour on this path, you watch as the fog kind of starts to build around you and starts to get thicker once again as it all kind of starts to rise around you. And you feel kind of a chill pass through your bodies. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh no!
Enemy fog. It's enemy fog.
It makes sense too, because after an hour, that's when Pass Without a Trace drops. So,
Oh,
yeah.
this episode had everything. Amazing. Thank you all so much for all of you who followed us tonight, for welcome in for your first time. Thank you. It's so nice to have so many new viewers come in, and thank you everyone for the raids if you're still hanging out. We will be back next Saturday, of course, for our main campaign. This is going to be episode, it'll be episode, oh my gosh, 92 next Saturday. Holy bananas. If you, this is your first time in, all of our anthology is up on YouTube. I'm going to pop the YouTube link in the chat, and you can go and follow along with and catch up on the campaign there. We are also back next Wednesday with the series finale of one of our mini campaigns, the Brothers Grimm. I'm really excited to hop into the DM seat for that one, and send those wonderful brothers off in whatever way they go, we'll see what happens with that end of that campaign.
Probably a heinous death.
Probably, maybe a heinous death. Maybe they'll meet their dad. Who knows? So as we do every night here at our main campaign, we are going to raid after this as well. So please stick around in the outro screen, and we were going to pop over to, I think, some folks that we re-raided into last time. We'll just go say hi again. Yeah. Why not? Just in case you take an entire continental sidestep because you're really nervous about dealing with a really, really scary vampire, make sure you have your best friends with you, and you be safe. Good night, everyone. Stick around for the raid. Good night.
Bye.